Right, I'll record. Sorry, there's somebody saying something.
Yeah, I just want to ask, right? You know, when you put this up on YouTube and you have to put a thumbnail up, would it be funny? Would it not be funny to all look to the center picture? I've seen them do this somewhere before. So so we all look. Oh, hang on. Is Ian in the center for everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, Ian is. Yeah.
They're all over the place. They're all in different places for everyone. I think.
Martin,
gonna work.
For me.
You're right of center.
Oh.
Ian's in the center of mine.
Yeah, same.
I think he's in the centre of everyone who comes before him and not in the centre for everyone after him.
Martin Hudson's the Lib Dems.
Definitely not Lib Dems.
That's why Ollie's off the screen.
Ollie's left the screen. So what is it? What were you saying then, Mike? People look in the centre of the... What was the thing?
You mean everyone
Well,
towards Ian?
Yeah, it was a terrible idea though. It's a non-runner.
Okay. Right. Shall I start again then? Okay, you see that?
No.
Really? See that? I'll start again.
Oh, no,
Yes.
I can't see it.
Oh, really?
No, you can.
You mean a dick? Can you actually see it?
Oh, I couldn't see anything.
I can hear it though.
It just said you were
I
sweet.
saw it.
It just says that screen sharing's coming.
Yeah.
Click on it there.
Right, share.
There you go.
The quiz.
Okay.
That's brilliant.
You know. Okay. Question 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is the name of the era during the dinosaur period?
What?
I'll repeat it.
Yeah, there's like 5.
No, it's not.
What?
No, right. So you'll see in a minute what I mean because the question 2 relates to it.
What?
So the era is like the time of
This is it.
period of time when dinosaurs were alive.
Yeah,
Stages.
there are loads.
There's 3.
Stages.
I'm not going to
Three?
name them. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
3.
But no, there's more, and it's split into 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just named the one, the all-encompassing one.
Yeah, the all-encompassing one. That covers 3 stages of that time. Come on, it's easy.
That was dinosaur.
Who knew we had so many dinosaur experts in there?
I've seen Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park 2.
I'll see
Well
what just
done. Okay. Is everyone ready for question 2?
Yep.
Yes.
That's a great
Oh,
one.
yeah, animated. I'll put dinosaur there.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
But those just big geeks.
Harry.
What's the point in those wings? They don't do anything.
Yeah, stupid animals.
That dinosaur opened the very first Bernard Matthews plant.
Okay. Question 2. Can you name all 3 periods in this era? Bonus point if in the chronological order.
No, that's just cruel.
That is a cool photo.
Like it. Is it all dinosaurs, Lee?
Pretty much, yeah.
Dinosaurs and Rick Stein.
Okay. Question 3. Who is this painting by?
Oh, yeah.
Get some wine.
Oh, nice. What is that background? Is it like a sponge or soap bubble or something?
By Alamy, look, it's even written on the painting.
Oh, bloody Alamy.
I know this painting, and it's the wrong way round.
Is it?
Well, you can see because the writing on top of the door is the wrong way around.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
No, I really don't know the painting. I just noticed.
Plus, babies only suck the right breast, not the left breast.
That's why it's hello.
No seatbelt.
I got asked once what would be the very last thing if you knew you were going to die in an instant. What would you do? And obviously the answer is grab a tit. And as you can see, that baby's going to its death, and what's it doing? No takers. Okay.
His mum looks very drunk.
Okay. Question 4. In the 2013 FA Cup final between Wigan and Manchester City, Ben Watson made history by heading in the match winner from a corner with only a few minutes remaining. Who took the corner?
Question. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not the person who did the painting. Bloody hell. Nearly put that for number 3 then. That would have been a difficult one to just...
I don't want to do that, mate.
Every single answer would be wrong from here on in.
What's that noise?
Is that moped again?
We're just larking around.
Oh. Okay. Question 5. That is the longest place name in the world, but can you name the country? That is the actual word. And if you just listen now, you'll hear the pronunciation.
Taumara whakatangihanga ko au o tamatia turi puka ka piki maunga horo nuku pukai whenua ki tāna tahu.
Can you repeat that, please, Lee?
Sure.
Taumara whakatangihanga ko au o tamatia turi puka ka piki maunga horo nuku pukai whenua ki tāna tahu.
I love how he has to grab after saying all that.
Yeah. What a mouthful, isn't it?
They named that since that place in Wales existed.
I think they've just
to
tried
take the
to get
record.
one over Wales, haven't they?
What was the
It's
one?
definitely not Welsh because there's no L's in it.
What's the one in Wales called? What's his name?
Can fire puff Gwyneth go Gareth Gwyn Dwapeth Cantasilio go go go.
I'm going to mute Jamie.
Wow.
I'm going to mute Jamie.
Did you hear that?
That was well done, but I think Jamie wants to say something, doesn't he? But I could mute him.
Go on then.
Was that true, Rainford?
It is. I got taught that while I was climbing up Snowdon once.
Did it take all the way?
That must have been a
Yeah, my mum taught me.
Learn it.
But the Welsh just call it.
They're a very phlegmy nation, aren't they?
Yeah. Welsh is that space between radio stations. I think I made that joke in the last quiz.
It's good.
Why does it always come back to Welsh?
I know,
Every
come
time
on,
I
let's
start
pick on
with that.
someone else for fuck's sake. You know, the Chinese. Give them some.
Oh, there's a lot to make fun of there.
Right, okay. Question 6. In what position did Mika Salo finish in the 95 F1 Championship?
Brilliant.
That's not him.
Wow.
Can I ask how many like positions there are, and then I can have a guess?
I think there was 24 cars that year,
Okay.
back when F1 had a lot of teams.
I'm sniffing toilet. Back the set.
I think the rule should be you're not allowed to leave until.
I'm just going to go and do some maths in the kitchen.
You should have to piss in a pot.
Take your webcam.
Lee, while everyone's gone for a week, may I ask what your background image is inspired by?
It's like I don't know what it is. I just randomly selected it. It was
Condensation.
It was what?
It's like condensation on the kitchen window, or is it like a soap bubbles in a bath, or?
It's inside a Welshman's mouth.
Rayford, stop being racist.
Looks like the packaging for Bounty, doesn't it? You know, like the absorbent kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
One sheet does plenty.
Yeah.
I don't. It's so many things, isn't it? It could be like a disease, or yeah.
I think
I don't know.
like a background on that game on the Mega Drive. What was it called? The racing game.
Oh, Micro Machines.
Micro Machines. It looks like the bathroom level on that.
Oh, the toilet seat race. That was fucking hard, that was. With the hot rods.
Yeah.
Right, I'm back.
Okay. Question 7. Wanky, shitty, and boring Coldplay song "Talk" is a sample of which European group? So you'll hear the sample now at the beginning. It's more of a riff than a same.
Gotta be Scooter.
Yeah, Scooter. Fucking brilliant. So, yeah, what is that a sample of?
I used to be a big Coldplay fan.
Yeah, I do actually.
Mojo.
I know.
Travis.
Yeah. Look, you lost some brownie points there, Jamie. What was your favourite song?
Probably Yellow.
We are yellow.
Moy didn't stop singing that song for about a year.
What?
Moy sang that for about a year in high school. Every time you saw him, he'd just sing, and it was all yellow.
It's got the
All
makings of a terrace chant, that song, isn't it? You know, I'm surprised like some Premiership team hasn't latched onto that.
Norwich City.
They haven't hired any Chinese players. I didn't get any laughs.
Okay. Question 8. What is a homograph?
Oh.
Okay, so it's a multiple choice. So A, 2 words that are spelt and sound the same but have different meanings. B, 2 words that sound the same but have different spelling and different meanings. Or is it C? 2 words spelt the same but have different meanings and pronunciations. Or is it D, someone who is afraid of graphs? No.
Gay graphs.
Yeah.
So immature.
Okay. Question 9. Flying through these tonight, guys. What is the first live album by the American punk rock band, The Cramps?
Is that Martin Green on the album cover?
Someone trying to get in. What's that noise?
Could be.
That looks nothing like Martin.
It does when he does his kind of creepy black background lighting situation.
Oh,
mean
me.
Matt? Yeah,
It looks
Sorry,
like
Matt Green. I meant Matt Green, not Martin Green. It looks nothing like Quincy.
Looks like Iggy Pop.
It looks a bit like that guy from. Was that show Jamie used to watch?
Monsters.
No. Oh, what the fuck was his name?
Noel's house party.
Noel Fielding. Was it Noel Fielding?
Oh, yeah.
You might have been close. You triggered it then.
Well, last year he talked about nothing else.
This is like me 10 years ago. It's embarrassing. Mighty Boosh and Coldplay.
Dick Porter. That's a great name.
Okay. Question 10. In Wiganese, what does our verklempt mean?
Oh, that's awful.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Awful people.
But with verklempt.
Our verklempt, me lad.
Oh, nay.
I'd say those two were fair claps.
That's a brilliant picture of the pie and a bar.
I know. Have you ever had one?
Oh, I can't see that.
I don't think I've ever bought one.
I bought one last year to try it.
I've had one.
Was it nice?
You actually.
Is that the new gentrified entertainment district?
It wasn't bad.
I'd like to try it.
No, that's what you mean. This the canal.
Yeah.
You compare that, innit?
That's yeah. You know, you go.
It's the Orwell, yeah? Or where the Orwell used to be.
Yeah, so the Orwell is the thing, like the thing in the distance,
yeah,
and then you go under the bridge where the road is, and then it's like.
Well, that used to be the
I used to run down here.
It was a Wigan Pier Museum years ago, wasn't it?
It was what?
It was the Wigan Pier Museum, and then the Orwell pub was next to it.
Yeah. That's
What was that
Trencherfield Mill on the
club
right.
What was the club that was really like?
Was it Wigan Casino or Wigan Pier?
It's called Wigan Pier. Yeah.
It's called Wigan Pier.
I
don't think I ever went there, but like that was quite famous, wasn't it?
Wigan Casino is where the Grand Arcade is.
Yeah.
I don't know why. What was it? Was Wigan Pier also the place with where all the Northern Soul heritage was?
That was Wigan Casino.
That's Wigan Casino. Yeah.
I think Wigan Pier was where they used to have all the phone parties, and they're like, woo!
Yeah, it was like big dance club, wasn't it?
I once tried to get a job as a barmaid, and the guy was like, no. You're not for this place.
At least it was honest.
Just try me.
Bryony went once, and there was a guy there, and he had like a massive jacket on, and he undid it, and he had no clothes on, but he had potatoes inside.
Yeah, what?
Potatoes.
Potatoes. An Irish night out.
Potato.
That's amazing.
Oh, man.
That's culture. That's what that is.
It is.
Has anyone think that?
There's more culture on the potato than the whole building.
Do Jamie, what's that documentary called with the Wigan Pier documentary?
Oh, I can't remember.
Put a donk on it.
Is it 150?
Yeah, they put a donk on it one.
So with the
Amazing.
black, is that the one with the black back crew in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch that. It's on YouTube. Anyway, question 11. Who said this?
Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another.
Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another. Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another.
Who said that?
Oh my god.
End up.
This is the trippiest quiz yet.
Okay. Question 12. Can you name the brands of beer?
Yes, here we go.
Okay, so
Oh, this is class.
for this, right, you get so you have to get 6 correct for a pint, and 8 correct for 2 points. But there is like so eight is quite hard because I think there's 2 on there that are nigh impossible.
What a rain this is. Amazing.
Can you remove the thing that says? Oh no, I've just realised what you did there.
Lee, you know that third bottle in?
Yeah.
Is that the one that arseholes always share on Facebook when they say, "Oh, having a night out," and then you just see like a picture of that bottle?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the one, isn't it? So
I think it's one of 2 bottles they could share because there's another one that's similar to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite a hard one, isn't it?
I think I've got 7.
Oh, it's here, isn't it? Yes.
I've got some.
No, fuck.
Everyone?
No, I want another 30 seconds.
Okay.
Oh man, I've got 5.
I mean, 6 is. I mean, I have been quite strict with this one, but I felt they were so easy. But then I thought, oh shit, that must be like, I must have a drinking problem if I could just identify these within, a couple of seconds. I thought majority of the people would get this.
I'm frustrated by the second to the right.
Ah, okay. I don't know if I've ever had one of those. Not like that gives any clue.
I do know all of the beers you've had, so it does narrow it down. Is that meant to be weed on it?
Oh, on the bottom. I don't know.
It's just a cheeky suggestion, isn't it?
A little.
There was like a CBD infused energy drink they were trying to sell. I don't know whether that took off.
That seems like opposite purposes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Question 13. How many vaginas does a kangaroo have?
I know this because I listened to Adam Buxton the other day.
Yeah, same.
Is it a male kangaroo?
Yeah.
It was really good, that episode, wasn't it?
With Tash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her a lot because of that episode.
Yeah, what she was saying about her dad was really funny, wasn't it?
Oh. Yeah, it's a good app. You should listen.
Shit, did I? I think I'm thinking of a completely different episode. Yeah. How come I feel like I know how many vaginas a kangaroo
Because I
has?
told you.
Oh, right.
So I was like, guess what, Lee? Did you know this?
Oh, right. I've not heard that podcast at all then.
Oh, right, really? That's mad then.
No.
Oh, no.
No, well, so Sarah told me about this, but I just felt like I knew for some reason. I listened to like, just general knowledge. I listened to. Have you listened to Louis Theroux's new one?
No, with John Ronson?
Yeah.
No, I've not. Is it good?
It is good, but it's kind of. John Ronson has kind of got like a staple like thing that it goes to.
Every single interview is the same.
Yeah, John Ronson's a bit of a like he just he doesn't. When you hear interviews with him, he goes over the same things.
Yeah,
he just says that. But I mean, like John Ronson, Louis Theroux, they're sort of like the same, aren't they? In a way, these were around at the same time and they were doing sort of similar stuff.
Yeah, so I just want them to like not be friends, but genuinely be.
Yeah, like hate each other.
Yeah, and then it was going to come to that like on the podcast. Like that would have been amazing, but it was just more. They were just like really.
I think if they were more like adversarial, would that improve the quality of both of their output? Because they'd just be more driven and competitive. Because you know they're quite happy to be.
They should have just had a fight, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just had a fight in the car park.
Louis' sort of expertise in the wrestling episode would have just given him the upper hand there. He would have just like smashed
I think Louis would. I think Louis would take him though. I think John Ronson's like really, really soft. Like Louis Theroux's not hard, but John Ronson's like so soft that
Who's the hardest out of us lot?
You.
Rain. I reckon it's Rain.
Yeah, I think that should have been a question. Yeah, it should have been a question. I think Rain will kill everyone here happily.
Happily.
With a smile on his face.
Set fire.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Kill with a smile.
That's why Ollie's never been on.
He's dead.
Told you he's over there.
He's the least suspect, isn't he? Because he's like, you know, he wouldn't come on here anyway. Right, okay.
Ollie is honestly the only person I've ever threatened in my adult life.
What was the altercation over mine? What was the...
It was, I think Jamie remembers, it was when he did a practical joke on me. He went to the urinals and got one of those soap ball things and put it in my vodka or whatever I was having. And I was like, God, this is a weird trick. And he went, I got it out the urinals. Fucking bat you, Ollie. Honestly, I'm going to fucking swat you if you don't say you're sorry. Oh, God.
I wouldn't have waited for the apology, Martin. Putting urinal cake in my tea. Vodka.
I'm never leaving my drink with Ollie ever.
Okay. Question 14. Who is this song by?
Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazines. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy. let your whole body talk. 2 grams Chinese, red carpet TV, valet my limousine, box office sweetie, and I.
Who's that song by?
Can you repeat that?
So many scooter questions today.
It's catchy, isn't it? It's got a good beat.
Is it Coldplay again?
Okay. Question 15. Remember, guys, it's 30 questions here. We're halfway
I'm
through.
gonna have missed a question. Oh no, I've not. Sorry.
Okay. Question 15. What is the name of the candle holder that is lit over the Jewish Festival of Lights?
Ah.
Come on, guys.
Oh, I know this.
Should know this.
Ah, you're so culturally ignorant, Rainford.
I do know this, but I can't remember.
Not good enough. Gotta hope I get this right.
We've got one of these in the flat, the bottom left.
Brilliant.
Can I go for a totally unrelated bathroom break?
Yeah, okay.
Great, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
We're halfway through.
I know, yeah. Why can't people hold their ladder? That's a saying, isn't it?
They're too afraid of the intimacy. This is it. Like, because I've stopped smoking, I can't like make the excuse anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Sometimes that happens where you have like 5 wheeze in an hour. That happens to me like before I want to go to bed. It's because I don't want to go to sleep needing a wee, so I need about 5.
yeah. Maybe
Weird.
it sounds like you've got cants, to be honest.
Probably, yeah. Be a blessed relief having to be friends with you. Isn't it? We got it on purpose to get out of it.
No, it is. I do sympathise with them, mate. I empathise with you actually with the weeing thing. That happens to me.
Really? Oh, that's good. Not just me.
Yeah.
It's only going to get worse, guys.
Whee!
What about if you exercise your PC muscle?
Sure.
Yeah, gosh, it's not like little wee. It's like a full wee.
Oh, full on.
I believe
Hey,
you.
Beth, can you give us a little consultation while you're on?
You have to strain.
No?
Oh, well, look forward to
Maybe
that.
me and Lee both have cancer.
Jesus.
You have to get it out, Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
Get it out.
Just to let them like 5 things.
No, in the morning.
Oh, yeah, in
I
the
always
morning.
need a wee, a really big wee after I've had a coffee. It doesn't matter if I'm not drunk or anything before. It's always the case.
Yeah, it's more in the morning. It's not at the night.
Yeah, the morning.
Yeah.
Always at the extremes, beginning or the end of the day, never in the middle. That's ridiculous.
Well, you're a
Well,
busy man. There's no time.
Oh, God.
Has anyone ever pissed themselves? I know someone who has. A few times. Jamie, do you remember? I'll say, right. Do you remember? You didn't piss yourself, but do you remember when we was in Bolton in that pub, and you showed me that? What was it? It was like it was a video, and it shit me up because it was not. It was like one of those funny videos that everything's okay, and all of a sudden something jumps out.
Yeah, yeah.
And you showed it me, and I got wrapped up in it, and then something happened, and I fucking shit myself. No, imagine that. But I shit so much that you was laughing so much that you fucking pissed yourself. Like, bits of piss came out of it.
Oh my God.
You know about
that? It was in.
I remember the video. It was like an Exorcist type thing. Just pops up.
yeah.
Is it that car driving around like a hill or something like that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Car drives on the hill and then the Exorcist face pops up.
Yeah.
Did
you scream?
Yeah. It was awful. Yeah. I threw up as well later on because I had too much sleep. Is everyone back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 16. What was the final score during the 95-96 Premier League clash between Leeds and Newcastle at Ellen Road?
On the goal scorers.
Okay, yeah, if you want.
Okay.
For no points.
For no points, just show off if you want.
Is the away? That's a bit of a clash, isn't it? You won't get away with that these days. The white and the black and white. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true actually.
And the keeper's kind of in like a greyish, orangey colour. This is ridiculous.
The keeper's not
He's
even
wearing an old lady's carpet.
Yeah.
Who was the goalkeeper for Leeds then? Was that it? Doesn't look. I thought that was John Lukic then, but
yeah, I think it was. I think it was Lukic, wasn't it?
That doesn't look like Lukic though. I think that's Mark Beanie.
Really, you can tell from that angle.
I think I know that season so well.
I think it is Lukic. You know, his hair was like that.
Lukic had like a bob.
He might have had a haircut.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Rainford. Do you remember the cat that tried to kill you?
Yeah.
Right, look at him now, how fearsome he is. Can you see? Oh, he was just in his little polka dot tent with his little ball. And he tried to murder it.
Is that like a little
bastard?
Is that like a little cube that he has?
Yeah. It was a bit.
I think he's got one as well. Like he loves it. We have a tunnel then a cube, and he just runs through it and like wants us to chase him through it all the time.
It's amazing, like what they get out of it. Jasper was just sat in that for about 10 minutes, just sat in it, not moving. It's like what he basically fills the entire thing. It's like, what are you getting out of this at all?
Yeah, you can just like draw a square on the floor and they go and sit in it. Apparently.
Really?
Have you tried that?
No.
Just get some sellotape, like coloured, and put a square on the floor, and they'll go and sit in it.
Wow. No, well, that's something to do, isn't it? That's the time.
Can you can you Ian and Chris, can you get your cats on screen and make them look at each other?
We'll probably get Colin, not Jasper, because he might see Rainford and.
Right.
If you someone's in Ian.
Go on screen.
If what's your cat called again? I forgot. Ziggy. If Ziggy comes in.
Yeah, like he's always in and out. I don't know where he's gone now. He's gone outside. He's gone out there somewhere. He'll be in. He'll probably come back in a minute. So.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Question 17. What country is this? This might have been asked before.
Let me guess. Chris went for flags as a specialist subject.
No.
It was the Wigan one.
Amazing.
But yeah, good the quiz, the flags ones. I do enjoy it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever got one right, but I still like to look at the.
Yeah. It's nice to see the colours, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't like it when they got a bit of black in though. That I do not mean that in any way, but then they just look a bit evil.
Yeah.
There's no black in the Union Jack. Oh.
Isn't that from Manic Street Preacher song?
Yeah. The Stars and the Stripes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Do you remember that sketch about the bin day, Jamie? There ain't no black in the Union Jack. Or yellow. Still to this day, the best thing I've ever written.
It was good though. It was really good though.
Been dining out on that for 10 years.
Is it on the Holy Bible, that song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably it's if White America Told the Truth One Day, It's Whole World Would Fall Apart. Probably my favourite song on there.
Yeah. I was going to say, I remember, yeah. I am stronger than Mensa. Is it that one?
Now that's faster.
Faster, all right.
Because remember I sang the song, Jamie, in Coventry.
Yeah.
And Matt should remember as well.
It was on the drive.
There you go.
After that, I played it around Warwick campus as loud as I could, with the windows down, just that bit.
But you've always got the defence that there is a voice in the back that says, Conservatives say.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a smart band, you know, they had themselves covered there.
There we go.
18. Okay. The Canadian province Newfoundland shares its territory with an island named after a dog. What's the name of this island? So it's Newfoundland and...
One sec, my screen stopped sharing.
Stop sharing.
Yeah, it's my laptop's gone. Funny.
Is that the case for everyone?
Oh no, it's there. It's all right, got it.
Okay. Okay.
Isn't Newfoundland the dog? Am I getting this right? No.
Say that again, mate.
Is Newfoundland the dog?
So no, it's Newfoundland and a dog breed, like
I
a
thought Newfoundland was a dog as well.
Pardon?
I thought Newfoundland was a dog. No.
What do you mean? Like it's actually
A type of dog, like a type of dog, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
All right.
Newfoundland.
Sorry, I should have said.
I didn't know that. What type of dog's that?
It's like a big furry dog.
Oh right. Oh right.
It is. God, Greenie, you're so clever.
It's just a dog. I don't know the other one.
Partial credit.
That's not the dog.
No, I know, but it is
A lamb.
Newfoundland.
Excuse me?
Look at the size of it.
Bloody hell. Okay. Question 19. Who voices the character BoJack Horseman?
I've never watched this. Is it worth watching?
Matt, I think Matt's the best person.
Yeah, I think it's worth watching. Yeah, like when you get past the sort of odd premise of the show, it has a lot of heart. It's quite relatable.
We won't be watching that, Beth.
Whether you like it or not.
It's on Netflix, Beth. Of course you're not going to watch it.
You're going to have to watch a Czech film about a pigeon or something instead.
Last weekend we watched a 3-hour film about a horse in a barn.
A horse and a what?
A horse in
Beauty.
Czechoslovakian.
Hungarian.
Hungarian, sorry.
Hungarian, you idiot, bloody hell.
Oh,
Can-
okay.
can
That was
we-
awful. What did you get out of it?
They're funny.
No,
It was,
made it
it was good. No, it was good.
Can we all make a pact then that we're not going to watch the new Ricky Gervais series?
Already did it, shit.
Martin, I've already done it. I've binged on it.
Have you?
Guys, done it.
I would like to watch it.
What?
What is it?
The
I've not
reason
even
I
heard
watched
of
it,
it.
Martin, is
The
that,
Afterlife season 2.
yeah,
I've seen the first season. I've not seen the second one.
I couldn't. It's just because I've got. I mean, it's unhealthy, the hatred, not the hatred I've got for Ricky Gervais, but like this actual like disdain that I've got for him. That I feel like, oh, I need to keep on. I need to like.
Know why you
Yeah.
hate him.
Is it just his success? Is it just that he's been more successful than what he deserves?
Yeah, I don't know. He just thinks he's better than he is, and he's not. Like he says, just some of the fucking quotes in Afterlife, they're laughable because he says like he always has a fucking answer for everything, doesn't he? Like all his characters are like, besides him, are kind of a bit flawed, and he has like the answer to all of the like prejudices, like fucking Dion Morgan's character about when they're talking about the paranormal or religion or whatever. It's like boring. It's been done.
Playing himself.
Yeah, the cameo in a recent, an episode of BoJack Horseman I watched the other night.
Ricky Gervais did.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I think it was like some sort of an aardvark or something.
Fucking hell, right. I'll watch that just because I need to keep an eye on him.
You're a complete Herb.
I've not seen him in Curb, actually.
With the,
Was he playing
well,
with Brennan?
No, he's just playing himself.
What did they have? Like a scarf on or something, and like
Yeah, you
how
look
do you call it? His affectation.
Yeah.
Where does he play? When does he play David Brent in a? Is it in The American Office? He's in. Like,
Yeah, he plays David Brent in The American Office. Yeah, he's only in it for like I think there's like 2 episodes, but he's not even.
What's that? Is he any good?
He's only in it for like 30 seconds each time, if that.
What did he do? Like a video conference or something?
Yeah, there's one where it's like a video conference, and there's one where like he passes. What's his name? Steve Carell's character in like a lift.
Around the time the UK Office was coming out, Ricky Gervais did like a Microsoft training video. So he did like a sort of it's like 30-minute training video, just cashing in on the Office and everything, but it was pretty entertaining. And there's a guy that's always on LinkedIn, and he's like a Ricky Gervais impersonator, and he's got a Gareth as well, and like he can do like your corporate gigs for you. He's always popping up just doing little messages and stuff in character. So it's obviously an enduring character in it, David Brent.
Mm. Well, all his characters, they seem to just regurgitate because the characters that are in Afterlife are the same characters that are in The Office.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of.
What I'll do, I'll clip like this part, the Ricky Gervais bit, and I'll tweet it him.
Yeah.
Right. See if see what he says. Sure, he'll watch it. Okay, so crack on.
Just want to say, Ricky, really big fan of your work, and if you on the television, that'd be great. Thanks.
I loved you on the 11 o'clock show.
It's not you who I despise, Ricky Gervais. It's the people who like you, and I know that you're in the same boat as me.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais.
Well, did you hear him on Sam Harris, Martin?
I think I did. Yeah. Yeah. I think I heard about 3/4 of it.
Like everything he says, it's like you can't. I agree with pretty much everything he says. It's just.
No, but he actually plays
so much.
the podcast version of himself.
Yeah.
So he all that sort of atheist stuff that he brings up in podcasts, he puts into the show quite literally.
Yeah. I was watching some old 11 o'clock show clips of him the other day, and it was pretty much like the majority of his material in it was what he put in his first stand-up.
Right.
Was it Animals? The Animals one?
Was Animals his first? I can't remember. It was. I can't remember.
Animals when there was Science, I think. Yeah, after that, the first one was the one with the he did the Michael Jackson Thriller Cup, I think.
Animals was first, wasn't it?
Yeah, Animals. Yeah, and then there was Science, and then there's something else after that.
No, Science was third. I'm pretty sure there was something else second. Politics.
Yeah.
Great. Right. Question 20. How many countries fought in World War II?
Oh.
Is it closest gets it?
Well, yeah, closest gets it.
Great picture. He looks so camp there, Hitler, doesn't he?
Nazi scum.
Was like the countries in the Commonwealth count as different countries?
Pardon?
Like countries in the Commonwealth, do they count as different countries, or were they all fighting for? Do you know what I mean? Like were they all fighting for the United Kingdom?
Just allies, just
any
that were fighting.
Pretty much any countries that were fighting, mate.
Two sides, Chris.
Listen, right, I've got some extras here. So you get 2 bonus points if you can name 9 non-European countries. So
what? Or just in general?
Well, obviously it's related to the fucking question, isn't it?
You said it was a bonus point. It might not be.
But 9. But it's quite a lot of countries that. Oh, no, I wish I put that.
Yeah, put that.
Yeah, 9. But it's two bonus points. Quite a lot.
I know, but that's a lot.
I tried doing with the dog thing here. I got a picture of Hitler's dog because he had a dog, didn't he? Who he shot. But I tried getting a picture of his dog, and then like I twisted the picture so it was like on an angle. So it was like his arse was pointing towards his head, like it is there, but on a different angle. And I tried getting a gif of a shit like coming out of something, but it was too difficult. I went for a generic dog, but apparently he had his dog was kind of similar to that. I think it was an Alsatian.
It'd have to be, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it's German.
They sort of were quite into breeding like dogs with weapons, though, weren't they?
Were they?
Yeah, like to sort of like
strapping bombs to them. They trained them to run under the tanks, didn't they?
Is that just 9 non-European countries in general?
We just had this.
Say that again, Ian.
Is that just 9 non-European countries in general?
No. Come on. Related to the question. So, countries that were involved in the World War II.
Lee, by your definition, are you counting Russia as Europe or Asia?
So yeah, I was going to say no, don't include Russia. I actually did have that on the question. Don't include Russia, but I thought I'd say it myself.
What's the minimum criteria for them being involved? If you just kind of like cheer them on, is that involved?
Okay, I think a few people.
Answer that one, mate.
It's an important question because it
You people are
determines.
being facetious here now.
So just to clarify, Russia's counted as a European country in this.
No, because yes. So just don't, because it's a bit tricky in it with Russia. So just don't include Russia.
Do you think if Matt can tell a convincing story of why they're involved, he can get a point?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Why Russia were involved?
Just any of the countries that you feel have skin in the game.
You know,
I was kind of bluffing a little bit because my knowledge on the whole thing is very spotty, but I was just trying to be pedantic and just sort
I
of.
was trying to throw you a bone there, mate.
Oh, I couldn't. I've really got nothing to go with, you know. I don't.
Do I have to, if I write 9 countries down and I get, well, could I write 10 down and 9 be right? Or do I need to?
No, you can write. Yeah, you can write 10 down. I mean, yeah, 10's fine.
What's the limit? 11, 12, 13?
Okay, I'll accept 13. No, sorry, 12.
Oh.
Sorry, 12 and a half. I'll accept 12 and a half countries. Okay.
Right.
Can't wait for your answers.
You'll accept 12?
I'll accept 12, but you obviously 9 have to be right.
Okay. And obviously America's one of them.
I wonder. That's the point of the game, that, mate. You're not supposed to reveal the answers so soon.
Shit.
Imagine if someone didn't know here that
Yeah.
they were involved. Giving them a free point. Right, is everyone...
Now, isn't it?
Say that again, sorry.
How little one knows.
I've watched... I feel like I know loads just because I've watched a documentary called World War II in Colour.
Right.
And it completely changes the whole game of the war, because it's like, oh, look at them. They were wearing like beige and green. And usually see black and white. Oh God, look at the pretty colours that they've got on there.
It helps with the flags as well, so you know who's on which side, don't you?
Exactly.
I need a wee.
Go for it.
Okay.
After you were slagging everyone off before, go for it, mate.
So, Ian, just to clarify, right? You know this Russia thing. You're saying like don't count it, right? So,
Ian.
Is it 8 minus Russia, or is it 9 plus Russia, or what?
Did you mean me when you said Ian? Mine.
I'm not in charge.
Lee, sorry, Lee.
Yeah. So don't. No, it's 9. Just excluding Russia completely. So I just think Russia wasn't even. I think Russia didn't.
It's in my ads now.
Sorry, they didn't even contribute in this in this scenario.
It wasn't Russia then, was it? It was the USSR, so you can use them.
Yeah, it was Soviet Union, the USSR. You know, but don't include them. Don't include them, guys.
So, if a country has since rebranded, do we have the name as it was when it was in the war?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Oh God.
Rebranded.
Yeah. Let's name it. Let's change it.
Rebranded like when Opal fruits turn to Starburst.
Disaster.
But
okay. Are we all? I know it's quite a long one. That have we all got an answer?
Yeah.
We can come back to it.
That's all of Jamie's voice messages to me.
Okay, question 21. What is amoxicillin and what is it used for? Oh shit. There we go. No animation on this one. The reason I've asked this one is because I've just got some today off my dealer at the pharmacy, at the chemist.
I mean,
so basically, so for this, you can get a point and a half for this. You get a point for what amoxicillin is and a half point for what it's for. Because you think if you get what the answer is, you more or less know what it's used for.
okay. Someone in the flat.
Has he gone again? Has he gone again? Has he disappeared?
Weak bladder, and then.
I was getting wine.
I think he needs to get some amoxicillin.
And to wipe the seat.
I was getting wine that time.
We just all piss in a corner.
Okay. Question 22. What is the capital of Nicaragua? Oh,
wow, lovely.
Isn't it quite wary?
I thought it was, but apparently it's not. I read the Wikipedia page, and it's not as bad.
It's been edited to say that there is no war. There is no war here. Very nice. Come on.
Yeah, edited by Nicaragua government PLC. Please come. That's the whole of it there, just that little divot. That's all. So they could do with the tourism.
Lee, is there an extra bonus point if we do just 9 countries and we get all 9 right over someone who's done 12?
Yeah, you can definitely. Yeah.
Oh, why
Yeah.
would I change?
Well, I've done 10, so how many does that work out as?
10
fractions.
Well, cancel. Yeah, I think what you need to do there is delete 1 of the 10.
Okay.
That will make 9. Okay. Question 23. Oh, I thought that was a Spanish. That doesn't matter. Never mind. What is the average penis length of a blue whale? Right. For this, I'll accept like an average size. So you can say like, this inch to this inch, or this foot to this foot, or this meter to this meter.
Can you say like the size of a normal car?
Has to be in what do you call it?
Non-car measurements.
Yeah.
Measure it in smart cars.
Okay.
You're gonna put a brand, a model, make a model of car.
Half a house.
Everybody should just put a make and model of car now.
Yes, Honda Civic.
Definitely bigger than a Honda Civic.
Limousine.
Honda Civic Saloon.
Oh, I'm not. I can't. I'm not revealing anymore.
It's a great video clip.
I know. It's great, isn't it? I was looking at all the gifts, and that was like it was so easy to find that. 'Cause it was like the third one down. Oh, there's no point even searching anymore. That's the one.
You really got her there, didn't you?
Yeah. It's weird though, because like look at the size of that fin. That she's got off lucky, I think, to be honest, because that could seriously fucking snap you in two. And she's still on the boat. She's just kind of like, it's like almost like a parody of her kind of going, oh dear, I've just been hit by a whale. But no, you've been hit by a fucking whale. Surely we should react.
Can you get split in two by something as blunt as a fin?
Look at the size of it.
Not a blade though. Like a samurai sword.
I don't know. I mean, it could. I mean, it could have at least.
Oh, God.
It looks a bit floppy though. I don't know. It wouldn't feel nice, but I don't know if it would.
That's another good question though. Are we talking about a blue whale with a hard-on or non-hard-on?
Oh yeah, technical question.
That's a flat. Yeah.
Now,
Really?
in Wales, the erections are actually in reverse. So how are we going to work this out?
They go back in.
And they don't even use the penises for the intended purpose. As you see with that whale's penis, it's more like a spade, isn't it?
Is that a penis?
Yeah.
I just called it a fin. That's about Honda Civic size, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm going with Honda Civic as well.
That's a fin. That's not a penis.
Yeah, it's a fin. I was, yeah. Want a bit of a joke?
But they use it to just twat women on boats, then. That's what the intended purpose.
Twat women on boats.
Hitting on her, you know?
I mean, in theory, they're probably driving over the top of his house, so he's like, "Fuck off! I'm trying to sleep here." Like,
Okay. Question 24. Primary and secondary form. Shit, I've read that completely wrong. Primary and secondary form. It's fucking hell. Primary and secondary form two sectors of the colour wheel. Can you name the third? Ooh.
Lee.
Yeah.
I'm on question 26 here. I'm not sure what's happened.
Oh, really?
21 is the war question.
Shall I go back?
Yeah. Oh, nice one.
21 is the amoxicillin.
What have I done?
20
20
was the war question.
Shit. No. Oh, yeah. And the one before that was... Oh, shit, I'm fucked.
19 is project enforcement.
Yeah, that's right. 19. Oh, I've put 20 as how many are in the war, and 21 list the countries. So 20 is a two-part question.
20, yeah.
Okay. And are we including Russia in that?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Okay, so do you want to just go on now? So I know which one. So number 22 is...
So 20 was the war, 21
yeah.
is the amoxicillin.
Okay.
So 22 is the capital of Nicaragua.
Okay.
And 23 is the penis whale length. Have I done 24? Have I asked the question?
Yeah. I think you just asked it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the colour wheel. Oh, yeah. Okay. 25 in Spanish. In which country? Oh yes. Oh fuck! I think I've given this line. Oh god.
Fucking love you, Lee, man.
Want to tell me what's happened?
I think you've actually given everybody a bum steer because you were talking about. Well, I'm not saying anymore.
Well, I haven't. I mean, I haven't given it fully away. I've given it half away.
Oh well, I definitely know it now.
This is like that riddle that someone put in the GBOL group.
Or am I? Mm.
The first answer is not what Lee said, but Martin knows what the second answer is.
Yeah.
What's the third answer?
Okay, so in which country is Dia de Muertos celebrated? Also, you'll get a bonus point if you can translate.
Oh, right, brilliant.
Dia de Muertos. Okay. Question 26. What fish is this?
Jeez, man.
Fuck.
That's so cool.
Has it got something in its mouth, or is that its mouth?
It's got something in its mouth.
It's another amphibian that doesn't use its penis for the right purpose.
Basically, right. So this isn't giving the answer away, but the female, that's a male, and it fertilizes when the female has her eggs fertilized. She places them in the male's mouth, and he carries them. He incubates them in the mouth until they hatch.
Oh.
Weird place to put it. How's he going to eat? Probably eats a bit of like the eggs. Is it, yeah, they're nice. It's not caviar, isn't it? But yeah. But there's a few fish, isn't there, that take on the world.
Great picture though.
I was looking at a few pictures of those, and loads of them are lovely, but there's a couple that are really disgusting, and they don't give that fish any justice. Like, they're kind of making it out like it's a really ugly, creepy fish. Because I Googled...
It's like a bad school picture, isn't it?
Pardon?
It's like a bad school picture, isn't it? Like, like the parents just really like, now you're getting your picture taken, just make sure you look nice for the camera, and they just deliberately spoil it.
Yeah, make sure you get your tie straight, and come on. Yeah. Well, there's that fish. I googled like creepy fish species. So I thought, I'll try and get one of them in, and then that came up, and I thought, fucking hell, this picture that it had online was awful. I thought, this is so ugly. I've got to ask this. But then I googled that fish. And I looked at it and I thought, this is such a cute little fish. And that picture that's been given on that site was just not giving itself any justice.
You kind of go through a phase where it's not cool to have like a nice picture that your gran will like, and that it's
yeah. Well, if that fish ever looked back on that picture, I think he would be He'd be a bit embarrassed because he's got a mouthful of caviar, but you know, it's his kids at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Family photo.
Yeah.
if your ex neighbour Lee was a fish, that'd be his picture, and he'd be looking back on happier times. He's not got no caviar to wrap his mouth around these days, and you know, he's lucky to snaffle a few tadpoles.
What are you talking about?
No.
You know what you should do, right? You know, Matt, honestly, when that because that flat was is being refurbished. It's probably been refurbished now. So once all this shit's over, you should go and view it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were moving out, Lee. I thought you were moving back.
Hey.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said to me the other day.
Well, Sarah's here. Don't keep your mouth.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Bloody hell.
Drop the ball, can I? Fuck.
It's not for general consumption. Jesus Christ.
Cat's back.
Hmm?
The cat. Colin the cat.
Oh.
This is murdery Jasper.
I thought his name was Colin.
No, this is the one that nearly took Rainbow's head off.
Murdery.
Murdery Clive.
Nice Clive and murdery Clive.
Okay. Question 27. What sport is this?
Fuck.
Oh, he's great.
I wish there was a longer clip of that.
It's honestly I watched a video the other day on this sport and to get like the rules of it, because the original question was I named what sport it was, and the question was, can you explain the rules of this sport? Because it's just fucking mental, the rules. I just do not get it. So it's kind of like a joke question, but then I thought, no, I think a few people might get it. But judging off the reaction, I don't think anyone is going to get it.
I think we might have it, but don't want to say it, just in case we haven't.
What is it, mate?
Oh, you nearly got me there, didn't you?
Worth a go.
It's the Hot Pants Championships.
It's just, we should, after we go through the answers, I'll put on a video of what this sport is. And
I don't even know what's happening there. Like,
I know. It's mental.
He's jumping.
You don't know who's on whose team and why this is happening. Why is he jumped so high in the air?
He's the only one in a different kit.
Yeah.
It's just him against them.
No, exactly. I know. Well, watch the video when we get to it. It's mental. Okay. 2 more questions to go, guys. This is question 28.
Well, the 29 questions.
3 questions to go. It's weird to. Oh yeah, I meant to say that on the 29th question. Right, question 28. What is Fatboy Slim's real name? Come on, you should get this.
He lives in Brighton, you know.
I know he does. I know.
And he sent an invite out for NHS staff to have a party after the quarantine.
Oh, brilliant! Is it on Brighton Beach?
I don't know.
Because he used to do a thing. He used to do a thing every year.
I know.
Party on Brighton Beach, and everyone that lived in Brighton was invited, or something like that.
I don't know how that works. So.
Fuck knows. I think they just used to fill the beach as much as possible.
But you just show your. Well, actually, that's true. What would you do? How would you prove it?
Utility bill.
Yeah, exactly. Utility bill.
Utility bill.
Go to a rave.
Yeah.
And then eat it.
Yeah, that's where you put your stash in, won't you, mate? Okay. 2 more to go, guys. Question 29. What was the name of John Lennon's band that eventually became the Beatles?
Oh, it was Oasis, wasn't it?
People are thinking, Matt.
No, you don't.
I can't not think about how awful John Lennon is now that I know what he was like. You know.
Well, battering his wives and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but they had it.
Yeah. He when he first split with Yoko, because it was obviously toxic. Yoko she said to John that you can basically. So they had her PA. She had a PA. She said to John, "Oh, you can just have my PA as like just as a like a booty call, basically." So she allowed him just to have her, just for a bit of that.
Yeah, Japanese though, right? So that's just the normal way they treat their wives over there. That's actually true.
It's true.
Pretty much.
Very true.
When he first met her, it was meant to be I don't know how true it is, but an art exhibition, and it was Yoko's art exhibition, and he went into the middle of one of her pieces, and it was like an apple on a chair or something, and he went over and just got the apple, picked it up, and ate half of it.
What a prick.
I know.
It's evolving artwork.
And then she was like, "Oh, John, you are so bad, man."
Oh my god. Go eat my apple.
Good job, though.
Direct quote.
She was livid.
Oh, poor Yoko.
Well, he got shot in the end, so you know.
I got your back, fucker. You're the real killer.
Oh. Do you feel better, Beth?
Do I want?
About John and Yoko?
Yeah. It's just that expression in that gif made me think about.
And they're basically all taking the piss out of Ringo because he's got his top buttoned up.
Yeah. And a tash.
They're like, what are you doing, lad? We told you don't button your top button and shave your tash off for this one.
John's telling him about the time he went to an art gallery and just ate an apple. Just ate the apple? Oh, that was terrible.
Okay. Final question. So question 30 is, can you name the vegetable?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, is that
a
joke? Is there a joke there?
I knew, well, you know, I knew obviously that it's there, isn't it? Which one is it? Which one? There's two on screen.
Oh.
Jeremy Corbyn holding a cucumber. It's not a cucumber. Same. Sorry, that cucumber's holding Jeremy. No, it doesn't work, does it?
Is that a whale's penis?
It's actually a Honda Civic.
All right, I've got for a cig now then.
Yeah, should we have like a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
So what happens when this? How long does this go on for?
You've got unlimited because it's the first time you've done it, so you go on.
Ah, right. Okay. I'll take the screen sharing off then. Yeah, it's off.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Bad.
Ah. Okay.
All right. I've had really bad toothache the last couple of days. I put some so
Does this relate to your amoxicillin?
I know, yeah.
Well, basically, oh shit, no.
Oh,
Right. Right.
Who's that?
Fucking hell. So basically, because I've stopped smoking, I thought, oh, Sarah got me these whitening strips a few years back, and I thought, oh, I'll just use them to try and.
What?
Last year.
Some whitening strips for my teeth.
Whitening strips.
Because I've stopped smoking. So I put them on. I put them on for 2 days. Like you mentioned, like an hour a day.
Oh no.
And it's like about 24 strips or something. So went for it for 2 days. And then on the second day, like, I don't know what happened, but like on the left side of my.
What have you done to your gums?
Fucked them up. Like the pain has been horrendous. So yeah, so like just anything, like any temperature, like hot or cold that I hit it was just agony. So I rang the dentist up and explained that what happened. So then I went to the pharmacy, the chemist this morning to pick up my amoxicillin.
Oh.
So little clue, guys. Little clue, guys, for the
Like massive clue.
for the question.
I'm just imagining how pissed off that dentist was.
But a non-emergency. No, sorry, I didn't go to the dentist. I need to make that because I rang the dentist. They're not open, are they? So I have to get a consultation over the phone.
That must be hard.
I know, it was like, so when I asked, so he couldn't really, he couldn't really decide what was up. He was just looking at my x-rays from the previous time that I've been there. And he was, because I said like where the pain was, I've got a filling right at the back there. It's quite a big filling. And he did say like, oh, you've got a really, really, like he emphasised that word, really big filling at the back.
But that must be nearly impossible to like assess you without seeing your actual teeth.
Exactly. But I don't know if like putting these strips on of like has done some like weird damage to the enamel or something, or to that back tooth, because it might have touched that back tooth and it's just giving it like,
made them more sensitive, hasn't it?
don't know. But since I've been taking my amoxicillin, I've had like 2 tablets now. I can't feel anything. So I'm
just going for a smoke. We're back in 5.
Oh, do you not want to hear any more of this?
No, I was having a wee, so.
I'm just seeing like more people leaving, emptying his. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I have the amoxicillin twice today, and it's gone. The pain's gone.
Everyone's gone.
Everyone's leaving.
Oh fuck.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Anyway, What's new with everyone else?
Not a lot.
Have you still got your allotment, Greenie?
Yeah. That's
What?
good. That's coming on now.
What's going?
Yeah.
He definitely knows a vegetable.
Yeah. I've got that last one, therefore.
Been growing Corbins all week.
Calling all
That's
my,
a good
veg
joke.
What veg are you growing?
I've got to be careful here now because I might give it away.
Okay, well maybe name the ones
Not that
beside
one.
the ones that you think that isn't that vegetable.
Tomatoes.
Oh fucking hell!
Send that one away.
Yeah. Green beans.
Green beans. Yeah. I get it.
Carrots, parsnips, chard. Have you ever had chard?
No, what's that?
Neither have I. So it's quite exciting because I don't know what any of this stuff is.
What is it?
I think it's like a leafy root vegetable. So it's like all
type thing.
yeah. So stuff's appearing now. So, I planted the seeds like a month ago, and I thought they'd all like nothing was happening, but it's just started to pick up. That's good. Thought I totally fucked it up somehow.
Have you like used any of the veg yet? Have you brought it home and like?
No, there's nothing's like ripe yet.
Oh right.
Yeah, it'll take like till June, August, I think. June, July, August.
What have you ordered, Matt?
Do you just have to keep the weeds out or something?
Yeah, and water them and like prepare the beds and stuff. I think I have to fertilize some of them, like the tomatoes and.
Oh fucking hell! Really? It's gonna.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's all there though. It's at the yard anyway, so I'll just use that stuff.
Are your tomatoes in a greenhouse?
Yeah. But they're only like this big. I think they should be much bigger by now, but I don't know. I don't want to just throw fertilizer on them in case they go massive, or they just die or something. So I'm just being cautious.
Guiding veg.
Yeah, but it's exciting. It's good. It's actually really like nice to see it. I go in every day and talk to them.
Okay.
Fucking grow.
Aggressive.
That's not really talking that much.
Yeah, every day. But really military.
Abuse them.
Yeah. You're embarrassing me. Grow.
Have you got is there like have you got like your own little plot of land and then someone else has got their own little plot of land?
There's a big polytunnel and then there's like 4 beds.
Yeah.
Like raised beds. So there's quite a lot of space. I'll have shit if it all comes off. I'll have so much veg.
Is there any other patches of vegetables from somebody else that are better than yours basically that you want to try?
No, it's just me, which is good. Yeah. Nobody else is interested. It's a bit weird.
Is it really just you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like I think it was charity stuff. Somebody set it up and then they fell out with the council. And so it's just been left like dormant for a year. So I sorted it out and then planted it up.
Really?
Yeah.
You got any take some pictures? I want to see it.
I will, yeah. There wasn't a lot to see in the last month, but yeah, next month there should be loads of stuff.
Sweet. That's where we could go when they lift the lockdown, like maybe not the pubs and stuff, but like parks and that. We could hang out in the allotment.
Yeah, that'd be class. I've got a kid.
It'll be a garden.
Yeah. Cut off some tomatoes. And
yeah. I've got some sunflowers coming on as well. So they're like a foot tall now. So I'll plant them when they get really massive. I'll get them like in the garden. That'll be class.
Nice.
Yeah. It's good.
I watched the film the other day. It's been on. I think Jamie mentioned it, but it's been on my list for ages. It's on BFI. Everybody seen Bait?
Yeah.
Yes, the Cornish one.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Right, you know.
We watched it last Sunday. It's really brilliant.
Yeah, and so cool and it's shot.
Yeah, and just really succinct and a great story. And also makes me feel guilty about going to Cornwall.
Yeah, exactly. It makes you just guilty about like little places, doesn't it? Like that.
I know, yeah. It's like really
Yeah.
ethical, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's it called? Bait.
Yeah, bait.
BAIT.
Yeah.
All the dialogues recorded after.
Yeah, it's proper like weirdly dubbed, isn't it? Everything about it's like.
Something about it being made by tea. Like they developed it with tea.
What?
Oh, tea, the film.
Apparently.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
The drinking tea.
Yeah, like tea. I don't know how that would work, but this is what I hear. We're waiting for a resident cinematic expert to explain that.
I can't wait. You're around. He probably can hear all this.
He might be coming.
He's delaying it, and he's like he wants to make like a dramatic entrance so he can just reveal the truth.
He knows which direction.
So we all exit the screen before he arrives.
Yeah.
And just keep him waiting for him.
You have photos.
My favourite thing about Jamie quitting smoking was the elimination of waiting times in his company.
It's what
I don't know.
I found like if we're going out for when we go back to the pub again, it'd just be weird if I would say now, oh, I'm just gonna leave you alone, like you guys for a while, just like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And you'd be like, oh, you don't even smoke. But yeah, I just want to go outside, just to like get, just to not be around.
Someone said
It would sound weird, but if it's I'm going out for a cigarette, it's you've got an excuse.
Yeah. Someone said the pubs might only be opening like at Christmas.
Yeah, that's like Tim Martin. Like I think he was just kind of like trying to stir the pot a little bit, but he said like, oh yeah, Wetherspoons are planning to open in June, July, and like he was just kind of like trying to stir the pot a little bit to put pressure on the government to kind of open the pubs, but it didn't really work, I don't think.
Well, I think it'll be like September time, because like I think if all the schools go back in September, like you can't like in terms of like social distancing, then you can't really police that, can you? So like, I reckon that's when like everything will start reopening. It's like September, October.
Mm.
It's a tough one to judge, really, because
it's not
like,
stopping me.
Yeah, like I mean, they've sort of made all these predictions. You don't really know how it's going to go down, but like they tend to give like a conservative estimate without giving much away. So like, December is very possible, isn't it? Who knows?
Mm.
Or later.
Depressing though.
Yeah.
All depends on your mindset, though. Ultimately, doesn't it?
Good point.
No, it doesn't at all.
Are you back with us, Jamie?
Yeah. What? I thought you had gone for a fag.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Oh shit.
we're talking about bait.
Yeah, it's shit, isn't it?
Huh?
No, it's really good. I really liked it. I thought it was brilliant.
Is it a film?
Yeah, being made by tea.
I think
That was it, being made by tea.
Using tea.
Is it a film? This?
What's that mean?
No, it's like a meme.
Oh, meme. Sorry.
No, it is a film.
Never heard of it.
No, it's really good. You did last year. I think.
Right. Oh, should I for the questions, for the answers? Sorry, should I just read them out, or should I share the screen again and do the whole entire quiz?
Do the whole thing again.
Just
That's what K want.
it's what the fans want, isn't it? I'll just read out the questions. But I won't share the screen, but I'll get the thing up online. Okay. Question uno was, what is the name of the era during the dinosaur period?
Jurassic?
No.
Is
Paleolithic?
that the second one?
Pardon?
Is that the second one?
Part of the second one, yeah. Anybody else?
Mesozoic.
Mesozoic, yeah. Yeah, yes, it is. 1 point. So,
been watching too much Friends, Jamie.
Scusa?
Been watching too much Friends.
Why is that on Friends?
Isn't Ross like a...
That name's definitely on it. Ross is a dinosaur guy, apparently.
Yeah, paleontologist, isn't he? Something like that.
So there's 3 periods, isn't there? There's the something, the Mesozoic, and so the Mesozoic means middle life. So dinosaur period. The one before it begins with a P, Pesozoic or some shit, and then the third one is current life, which is something else. Something Zoic. Let's figure it out for yourselves, guys.
I thought you were going to give out points for that. You have to know the answer, don't you?
No. Because, right, so question 2 is, can you name all 3 periods in this area, in the Mesozoic area? You get a bonus point if you can name them in chronological order. So, who would like to have a go at that? I'm going to go for Rainford, because you seem like you...
I don't have any. For question 2.
Okay.
I got 2, but I didn't know the third.
I mean, I've got Paleolithic and then the Jurassic again, because I didn't know if that was right.
No,
the first one.
You've got Jurassic, which is one of them.
Jurassic, Triassic.
That's 2. Go on, Chris.
Is it Cretaceous?
Yeah. So what order have you got them?
Cretaceous, Jurassic, Triassic.
No.
Oh.
I know. Sorry, mate. It's Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous.
The exact opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a point.
You get minus. Forget wrong way around.
No, hold on.
That's good.
You get a point for to get for getting them all, but you don't get a point for getting them in the order. So you get 1 point. Okay. Question 3 was who is this painting by?
I think I've got the name of it.
Okay.
Painting. Is it Jin Lane?
No.
Is it not?
No. I don't know.
I don't think it is, but is it Hogarth?
It is, yeah.
Yes.
William Hogarth.
Oh yeah.
The painting's called Off His Tits.
I thought that was Jin Lane.
Excuse me?
What's the painting called? I thought it was Jin Lane.
Oh, the painting. I don't know what the paint. Oh, is that what you said? Oh, I don't know what the paint's called. No idea.
That was one of the questions. The bonus point, was it?
Jin Lane, yes, it was, because that was when Jin first came out.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So yeah, it is. Yeah.
So do I get a point?
Hence the
No,
paint
because
falling
I
off
said the
the-
question was who is the artist.
But wasn't there a bonus question?
No.
There wasn't.
No. It just says who is this painting by.
Oh, right, never
I,
mind.
mean, I could share the screen again. And, tell you.
Go on, you and me.
It's knowledge for knowledge's sake, really, isn't it?
There's a pub in Bolton called Hogarth's now, and it was it used to be called Varsity, and it's got a big painting of one of Hogarth's famous ones on the backdrop, but it's so shite because it's really it's pixelated to fuck. They've blown it up. It's massive. It's like a huge wall. You can't see any of it. It's just too squared and stuff. Anyway.
It was a nice spot.
Yeah. Okay, so question 4. In the 2013 FA Cup final between Wigan and Manchester City, I should have put Wigan Athletic, shouldn't I? Wigan and Manchester City, Ben Watson made history by heading in the match winner from a corner with only a few minutes remaining. Who took the corner? Go on, Chris.
Sean Maloney.
Correct, Sean Maloney.
What a legend.
What did you get, Jamie?
John Maloney.
John Maloney? No, unlucky.
Right, this is question 5. So it's that that long place name. What can you name the country?
Taumata whakatangihanga ko au o
Oh, hang on.
Amatia turi pukaka piki maunga horo nuku pokai whenua ki tāna tahu.
What's the country? Go on, Jamie.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Yes, it is.
New Zealand. Well.
Question 6 was, in what position did Mika Salo finish in the 95 F1 Championship? Rainford.
I guessed 15th because he was in a shit car. But I'm not sure if he even got any points. He might have got 1.
Did you say 15th?
Yeah.
You were correct. 15th.
What?
I guess.
Yeah, 15th.
I honestly thought he was a test driver that year. But am I wrong, Graham? Did he start off as a test driver?
No, he drove for Tyrrell. He almost got. There was a race where only 4 cars finished, and he almost got in the points, but he was 7th on the final lap when 3 cars crashed. I think that's as close as he got to a point. I'm not sure he got any.
So Lee, did he actually get any points?
He did, yeah, he did. He got a few points.
Oh, okay.
But not many, like comparatively, like I think from about, I looked at the league table it seemed like from about 8th or 10th down. So is it 24?
24, yeah.
Yeah, like the points dropped off so much. Like people got 2 points or something. Compared to Schumacher, who got what was it, 800 and something or 80 something.
Yeah, they only had points to 6th place back then. Now it's 10th.
Question 7 was, Wanky, Shitty and Boring Coldplay song Talk is a sample of which European group? I'll just remind the audience what the sample was. It's like Never Mind the Buzzcocks, isn't it? Okay. What have we got?
Kraftwerk.
Kraftwerk.
I put Kraftwerk. Is it Kraftwerk?
Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
Kraftwerk, yeah.
So it's this.
I got it. What I guess
doesn't sound like Kraftwerk.
Computer Love. Do I got it?
Yeah. Kraftwerk is the German pronunciation, if you want to know.
Rainford, do you want to verify that?
I think it would be Kraftwerk.
I know someone who's German.
No, I know a few Germans as well.
Genuinely, like we was so Sarah's ex old housemate is German. She's called Franzi, and I first met her like in this park like near us, and she came over, like serving living with her for a bit, and I was just chatting and just like talking about things, and then I brought up like German music or something, and I said like, oh yeah, there's just no like German, you don't really hear like any German music that's like sort of gone on to like the mainstream in like in the Western world, like England and America. And she said, oh yeah, no, there is, yeah there is, there's Kraftwerk. And I was like, what? Like, who? And she went, Kraftwerk. And then it took a couple of seconds, like, Kraftwerk? She went, yes, Kraftwerk. I was, oh yeah, Kraftwerk, yeah, oh yeah, fucking hell, I love them. Yeah.
Das ist the Autobahn.
Okay. Question 8. What is a homograph? So it was A, B, or C, wasn't it?
C.
It was C.
Yes. C. Brilliant. I was too scared to answer them.
The answer's in the homo.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, what was the last question?
What is a homograph?
And that was quite. Oh, was it? What answer was it?
C.
Oh, got that one right.
Yes.
Sweet.
I thought I would have tricked a couple of you, actually. I'm quite disappointed. Okay, question 9. What is the first live album by the American punk rock band, The Cramps?
Was it How I Learned to Love the Ibuprofen?
No.
Is it? It's Smell of Female, isn't it?
It was Smell of Female. Yes. Well done.
It's not The Cramps.
It wasn't The Cramps live. No. The Cramps live and loaded.
Cramps greatest hits.
The Cramps, like you've never heard
First
them.
album.
Okay. Question 10 was, in Wiganese, what does "our verklempt" mean?
I was really hungry.
Very hungry.
Really hungry. Very hungry.
I was
hungry.
Yeah, I was rather hungry.
Has anyone ever seen those Guardian short films with that political guy? And there's one in Wigan, and it's just really cringy.
Mark Steele.
I don't know what his name is. John something.
No, I'm not saying.
Oh, John
Harris. Yeah, I've seen that.
Hmm?
John Harris, I think. Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just everyone like, oh, and he's like, oh, and that means they're hungry.
Oh, the shop's not. The shop they set up's called Verklempt, isn't it?
Is that in the present day, or
Yeah,
like?
exactly. Yeah.
Is it like present day, or like in the past of Wigan?
No, it's just like maybe last year. It's all about like politics and like the build up to the election. And then there's some people along the canal going out away.
God.
Okay. Question 11 was so who said this? It was the quote. So who said this?
Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another.
Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another. Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another.
Who said that?
Was it Jesus?
It was Jesus.
I thought it was
That was a remix.
I thought that was going to be a trick question.
JC remix 220.
Eiffel 65.
COVID-19 took me a bit.
You know, I thought it was Monty from you know that film.
No, no.
From With Nail and
Oh,
I.
yeah.
Pretty similar.
Yeah.
My boys, my boys.
Uncle Monty.
Yeah.
I must have you.
Question 12 was the beer brand round.
Oh, here we go.
So so it was six correct for a pint and 8 correct for 2 points. But we really mean points, don't we, guys?
It was nice that because it was like playing that pint game, you know, on the pub quiz machines. Where it was like you gotta get 3 rounds to get a quid. It reminded me of that.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, actually.
What?
What's that? What's that?
You know, like they have it on quiz machines where it's like pub quiz. That's what it's called.
Oh, sorry, right. Yeah.
Reminded me of that. It was nice.
Is it?
Yeah, is anybody want to read them out? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll give it a go. Red Stripe, Biera Moretti, Sol.
Yeah.
And then I got, I didn't do it in order because I was guessing the other ones. So after I got Amstel,
Yeah.
Tiger, Desperados, and then I got Thunderbird.
No, but you got 6, so that's a pint.
And I got Cruz
Was
Campo.
Tishki one of them?
Cruz Campo.
What was that?
Cruz Campo.
Crush Camp? No. Tyskie, not Tyskie either. I think they're Polish beers. The other two that people probably would struggle to get. The other two were it's Tecate or something, and Krustofice.
I think that's the one he was trying to say.
Which is the fourth one in from the left and the last one on the right.
Threw a couple of curveballs in there, didn't you?
Yeah. Know your beers, guys. Come on. Anyway, question 13 was, how many vaginas does a kangaroo have?
3.
3.
3.
3.
Let's go on and explain that, please. No, I need an explanation.
See that pouch in the front?
Yeah.
There's 2 in there.
That's one. I've got one in the normal area.
For what reason?
I think they're just dirty, aren't they? Dirty cunts.
Literally dirty.
3 dirty cunts.
When I went to Australia, guys. When I was in Canberra, there was. So we stopped at this little rest area, and there was this so close, literally in the city, but it was a big open area, and there was a gang of kangaroos, wild kangaroos, just hanging about over this fence. Big gang. And I got I had a video camera at the time, but I barely used it. So, but I thought I'll film these kangaroos because they're so close, and the sort of alpha of the gang came over to me. It's about 20 feet between me and the kangaroo and the fence, and it was getting on its tail, getting itself really fucking high as it could, because it thought I was a threat. But I was just with the camera, just going come on, wanting to thinking I was going to get some really good candid action, come on, come over, and then I realised it came a bit too close, and then the reality kicked in, oh my god, it's actually going to come over the fucking fence, it's going to kick my fucking head in this, I'm going to die with a kangaroo kicking my fucking face in.
Have you not got that footage?
From a really confident kind of stance from the camera going, yeah, come on then, to all of a sudden like, oh, fucking hell, what have I done here? Like, this is, I shouldn't have done this. Yeah.
Can we not watch that? Have you got that?
No, well, because the video camera is it's with it's with the axe, isn't it?
I mean, you were in the Compton of Australia there, I think.
Yeah. It was, the kangaroo was wearing like a knuckle duster and stuff, and I think it was
like a bandana on with a drive-by on you.
It was definitely in a gang. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they all have like Harley Davidsons. Anyway, question 14 was who was this song by?
Another payday, cover of magazine. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am a fantasy.
I didn't know this one, but I guessed it. Is it Gorillaz? No.
Is it RuPaul?
It is RuPaul.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus. I knew that was a
The
special
lyrics were the only clue there.
that was missing. Should have got that.
What are we on? 15. Question 15. What is the name of the candle holder that is lit over the Jewish Festival of Light?
Is it menorah?
It's the menorah, yeah. Well done.
Oh.
You could have the menorah or you could have the Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Well, which one is it?
Sarah will know. Come on, Sarah.
Well, if you say it's the menorah, it should really be called the Hanukkah menorah. But a menorah should be fine.
Okay. I got H.
Hench?
Yeah, just put H.
Oh, right. No, mate. Cross. I'm just 2 seconds. This is the thing that we've got as well.
Very good.
It's just...
Oh, that is one, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Wow. Light this baby up. Yeah.
I thought they'd be bigger for some reason. That was quite small.
It looks like 9 little shot glasses. You have to drink them at the same time in a row.
Oh, question 16. Someone's going to be happy with this. What was the final score during the 95-96 Premier League clash between Leeds and Newcastle at Ellen?
Well, I want to see what other people got for this.
Okay. We'll go with Martin.
3-2 to Newcastle.
No, it's not. Matt Green.
Oh, I put 3-1 Leeds.
No.
I've just guessed this. Is it? Was it 2-1 to Newcastle?
No.
I was.
Do you mean, right, okay, go on, Jamie.
It was 1-0 and Keith Gillespie scored very early on, if I remember rightly. It was the third to the last game of the season.
I don't think it was early.
It was definitely early.
I don't think it was, mate.
Before the 20th minute, 100%.
No.
Well, someone's going to be right, so let's find out.
55th minute, I think. You find.
Have a check, mate. Have a check.
I fucking know.
I remember it really well. I remember it was like a half volley.
Oh, yeah, you were right. Fuck off. 17th minute. Yeah, so you don't get a bonus point though for the goal scorer. So you can get half. No, you don't get anything. Sorry. So question 17 was what country? What country is it?
Iran.
No, not Iran.
Fuck, it's not Iran.
No. Chris?
Torn between two.
Well,
went with
right.
Tajikistan.
Went with
Tajikistan.
Tajikistan.
Oh,
Well done.
Fucking hell.
That is pretty fucking good.
I got it.
I swear, I've never even heard of that fucking country until yesterday.
I don't think the people that live there have, to be fair.
What was you going to say, Martin?
Oh, I got it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's the way I remember it is that little character juggling is called Taji, and Kyrgyz, I was going to put Kyrgyzstan, is the one with the big mustache. that's Kyrgyz. That's how I remembered it.
Well, how did you put that to the flag? Because of what? Because of this.
It was to differentiate them, because I always get confused with those two.
Okay.
Well, what's the difference between the Iran flag and that? I'm sure it looked very.
The Iran flag's similar. It's got
similar colours in it, but I don't know if has it got the same symbol in the middle.
No.
Oh.
Can't get them all right, mate.
Looks like that in the middle.
Okay, so what question 18 was the Canadian province Newfoundland shares its territory with an island named after a dog. What's
Labrador.
the name of this island? I'm going to go with Greenie for this one.
Oh, I didn't have anything.
Oh, right, you said it. All right. You seem really cool before.
No, Newfoundland is a dog, that's all I know.
Okay.
The wrong bit of the question.
Okay, I'll go with Ian.
Labrador.
Labrador, yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Rainford said it as well, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, Labrador.
Shit.
Okay, question 19. Who voiced the character of BoJack Horseman? Matt?
I should know this one.
Should.
Is it Matt Kelleher?
Matt Kelleher to answer this question.
So I did the voice. I did the voice for the pilot episode, but it was overwritten by the new actor whose name escapes me. I don't know. Do any of you guys know it?
Yeah.
Go on.
Tom Selleck.
No. Beth?
No.
No, it's not no. It's definitely a no.
What?
Okay, it's Will Arnett.
Oh yeah.
He was in what was that good Arrested Development.
Oh yeah.
He's the brother, is he the magician?
Oh,
I remember.
Okay,
what's
well,
his
he's,
name?
yeah, it's him. Got a great voice. Great voice for radio. That's wrong, isn't it? It's a great face for radio, the joke.
I can't wait to know about the countries.
There we go. Oh shit! I need to get this on my phone. The countries. What was that thing about? Just hang on, guys. Okay, so well, the first part of the question is how many countries fought in World War II? What we got? I'll go with Rainford first.
I guess 20.
20. Okay. Chris?
27.
27. Okay. Beth?
30.
30. Martin?
33.3.
Right. Kat?
For question 20, was that?
Yes.
Yeah. Was it 20?
Okay, you go for 20. Ian.
Was counter 20?
Well, we'll find out.
17.
Greenie.
35.
Jamie.
I guess.
32.
No, it was 30. Beth gets the point.
Oh.
Second part of the question is, can you name 9 non-European countries besides, don't include Russia? In, like, for an extra point, can you name 9 non-European countries, please?
Doesn't Beth have a go at this because you got the original point right?
Yeah, of course. Beth, you go first.
Well, I did struggle.
Is she the only one who's valid to have a go at it because she got the question right, so it's a bonus point for the person who got it right.
That's true. Yeah.
Nepotism.
Okay. Well, I'll do this. So if Beth gets it right,
I definitely not got it right.
an extra 2 points. If she gets it wrong, the rest of you can get half a point. Yeah. The half could really come into play right at the end. You never know.
You have to say yes or no after every answer she gives, though, so we can mark them off.
I will. Don't you worry.
It's going to be embarrassing.
Oh, hold on. So 2 seconds. I need to get the answer up. No, these are European countries.
I don't know. I don't know.
Have you tried?
Tajikistan.
Yeah, Tajikistan.
So the first one I went with was America.
Tick.
Yeah.
1.
Australia.
2.
South Africa.
3.
Yes.
Japan.
4.
China.
5.
Oh, I wasn't sure about China. I didn't know where they stood on the whole thing.
I didn't think they had I didn't think that they fought. I just thought they were attacked.
New Zealand.
6.
And then I must have got bored after that because I put Cuba and then didn't put anything else.
No, not Cuba. Keep going though, because remember you got. Did you put any more?
How many do I have to get?
You've got 6 so far. You need 3 more.
This is tight. Name non-European countries.
Argentina. I'll just start naming countries. No, I don't think I can really win because I'm just going to name countries.
Okay. Well, you get big point for the thing, for the main answer. So we got 6 so far. Has everybody got those 6 in their answers?
I got 5 of them.
Got 4 of them.
Yeah. Got 5, yeah.
I don't know how to work this then. I don't know how to work it.
You got to name them all.
Do you want me to name them?
Yeah.
But then, but have you put like, because I forget what the fucking rules were. Did I say like you could have 12 and a half?
12, yeah.
Within 12 and a half, you got to have these countries.
I'm going to get half a country.
We'll see.
North Korea. It's half of all Korea.
Okay. I'll just read them out from the beginning again. So Japan, Australia, Brazil, Canada, Brazil, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
China. I've said Canada, haven't I? Yeah. India. New Zealand, South Africa, and the United States.
There's not more than that.
What about Pakistan? Jamaica? Jamaica was definitely in it.
Not according to this website that I'm on.
I thought Pakistan.
Might have been Jamaican soldiers, that counts.
I thought Algeria were in it.
Well, really?
I thought Egypt were in it.
Yeah, Egypt.
Did they actually fight in the war though, or they were not used as battlegrounds?
It's Matt's question, isn't it? What involvement?
I think like the countries that are what I'm were actually fought in the war rather than use their countries as a place where they would fight in the war rather than.
Are we still on question 20?
We got 7.
So we just nobody gets the bonus point and just carry on.
Yeah, it was a tough call, wasn't it?
It was.
But at least you knew Brazil fought in the war. You didn't know
I
that.
thought Argentina were in there as well.
I thought I read something that Argentina was in, and then I thought that was in that answer then, and I was really surprised when I didn't read it out.
This is run afterwards, isn't it?
Never mind. Just watch World War II in colour, guys. It's really good. Question 21 is, what is amoxicillin and what is it used for? So you'll get a point for what amoxicillin is, and then you'll get half a point for what it is used for, because you'll know what it is if you know what it is. You know what it's used for if you know what it is.
Is it a painkiller that's used for the toothache?
It's an antibiotic.
So it's an antibiotic.
Okay.
And I mean, so obviously it's used for infection. Do you mean which types of infection?
I would say, well, it's, I mean,
I got antibiotic and infection, so what is that?
well, bacterial is, it's bacterial, isn't it? So bacterial is the definite, the proper.
I see.
Was it half a point for the extra bit for what it does?
Half a point for the bacterial bit, yeah.
So well, I mean, can we have infection?
It's not. Well, I've got my tablets here.
Beth said infection, so that's surely can't like she's a.
But he's right. It's a bacterial infection, and we've got to be, careful about that.
You can't be doing that on the wall, going, "Oh, it's just an infection." Like, you got.
Hey, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, though.
Oh, Beth is.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But she said infection. She said antibiotic infection.
I didn't know how specific you wanted to be.
Oh, right.
Very.
I don't know.
Okay, so it's bacteria. Bacterial infection is the half a point, I'm afraid. So if you put just infection, it's no points. Sorry, got to be strict. Question 22. What is the capital of Nicaragua? Martin?
Obviously, I know this, but there's a couple of other people with their hands up, so
okay.
I'll give it to them more.
I didn't see that, so I was on the PowerPoint thing. Rainford.
Managua.
Yeah, well done. I should have said Rainford and Jamie 1, 2, 3 at the same time.
Well, I put Happy Town, so.
Oh, that would be great.
That's what it means.
How do you know that? I just would not even know that.
I remember learning the capitals of all the American continent countries years ago.
Really? Quite close.
Distant youth.
I didn't do Africa and the rest of the world, though. While Chris was learning flags, I was learning capitals.
We had a great teenage life, didn't we?
Nothing wasted. It was all for today.
You didn't spend any time going to the Orwell or any of that business?
Oh, no.
No. No phone parties. They wouldn't let us in without Lego.
All right. Question 23 is, what is the average penis length of a blue whale? So I'll accept like I said before, like this to this, like this inch to this inch, and then the closest gets it. So go with Greenie first if you want.
I put Ford Mondeo.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're gonna make cars. Right. Okay. Martin.
I'm sure it's well known that they've got tiny cocks, right? So this is very small, but 33.3 inches
That is. No, it's way bigger than
For
that.
fuck's sake.
Less than 3
I got a
feet.
hard on them myself.
Is it 6?
You said what then?
6 feet. What, 1.8?
Okay. Well, it's not. Yeah, go on. Okay. Who else?
6 inches.
6 inches. Normal.
I went 6 meters.
Beth.
Renault Clio.
We're not clear.
Yes, good answer.
Chris.
10 to 12 meters.
Okay. Who's not? Ian, you said.
So 7.5 to 8.5 feet.
You are the closest, so you get the point. So
what are you looking at down there, Lee?
The answers. A whale's penis, sorry. I've got the whale's penis.
Matt didn't give an answer yet.
No, he didn't.
Oh, sorry,
Matt.
Matt. Go on. Sorry. Cat.
What's that?
Did you give an answer? Sorry.
How big's the whale penis?
6 feet.
Well, no, Ian was closest.
What's the answer in centimeters?
So I've only got it in meters and feet. I'm sorry. I didn't do
What's in meters then?
It's 2.5 meters to 3 meters, or 8.
So it is a Honda Civic.
8 foot 2 inches to 9.8 feet.
Actually, I can be very specific. That's the size of a darts hockey.
They should have said that.
A darts hockey.
So 3.5 meters.
Darts hockey.
Yeah. There you go.
You're right. Honda Civic's 4.3.
Is it?
Well off. I was just curious then. Matt was pretty close with the Mondeo though. Actually, no, he wasn't because it's bigger. Actually, Renault Clio might have been a better answer.
Well, they got that weird thing at the weird boot at the back, haven't they? Renault Clios. That could be the balls.
I think Beth should get a point for that.
I'm sorry, I can't. Ian's. I mean, we all know Renault Clio is. It's nowhere near. We all know that. All right, question 24. Primary and secondary form 2 sectors of the colour wheel. Can you name the third?
Tertiary.
Is it tertiary?
Tertiary.
I had that one. It is.
Well done.
Yes. I can get it.
Okay. 25. In which country is Dia de Muertos celebrated?
Is it Mexico?
It's Mexico. Well done. And it's
Is it the day
The Day of the Jackal. Day of the Jackal.
Day of the Jackal.
Is it Day of the
Diego
Dead?
landed.
Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead.
Day of what?
Can I have Festival of the Dead?
I thought that was Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, I'll give you that because it is a festival.
Says Dia.
It does. I mean, it doesn't translate to that, does it? I should say no.
I wrote Day of Shit. Do you get half a point for that? I thought Muerto was shit.
Day of shit.
You have a Day of the Dead. Why wouldn't you have a Day of the Shit? The day before Day of the Dead.
Plausible, isn't it? Yeah, God knows. It's all sorts.
How many extra points do you get for the translation?
You get an extra point.
Oh,
Because clearly I thought it was a lot harder than it was, so you would have got 2. I thought that'd be really hard. It's not at all. Okay.
You kind of give the answer away.
I thought, do you know what? When I said that, I thought, oh shit, I am giving the answer. But I thought, at the back of my mind, I thought, I'm double bluffing them because they think I just mean Spain. And loads of countries speak Spanish.
What's to name them all?
Excuse me?
Do you want us to name them all for a point?
Yeah.
All 50 or whatever.
Bonus round. If there's somebody who got level points at the end, that's what we'll do. Okay, question 26. What fish is that fish? Remember that fish? Go on, Jamie.
The fanny fish.
It's not funny. It's not even funny.
that's offensive. That's offensive to a fish. All right, anybody else? Let me tell you what it is. It's a jawfish.
It was quite cool.
Okay, question 27 was what sport is this? Remember that mental gif of people. Go on, Chris.
Is it called kabaddi?
It is, yes, kabaddi.
Oh.
No way.
I could put
shouting kabaddi.
Yeah, they do. It's so weird. I can put the video on. I could do it after we've done the quiz.
No, put it on now. The full game. Full match.
Do you want me to share the screen again?
Yeah.
This is mental. It's only a 20-minute video. Hang on. Move. I don't move.
Matt Beanie and Nat.
What?
Matt Beanie and Nat.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. It looked like John Lucas to me. That was a shot from St James's Park, was it not?
Oh, right. Are you seeing that?
Goalkeeper. No.
Oh,
Matt Beanie. So, fucking yeah, sure. You can.
But the photograph was at St James's Park.
I don't think that was. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Look at all them English players. Look at that.
I wonder who that striker is, Andy Gray.
Look at all these. Look at that. You don't see that anymore, do you?
David Weatherall, what a player.
Yeah.
I loved him.
How do I fucking move this? That move. Right. Right, kabaddi. Yes. See why
I'm watching Ricky Gervais videos.
Look at the heavy video.
Oh my god. That's ridiculous.
Try the British Army fitness test.
I swear to God, I've never, ever watched anything like that in my life.
The rules of Kabaddi. Kabaddi is an Indian sport, played with 2 teams of 12 players, with 7 players taken to the court at any one time. The game is played on a rectangular court that's generally a maximum of 13 metres by 10 metres. This is a midline that divides the court into 2, and these are the balk lines, the end lines, the bonus lines, and this is the lobby area. I'll explain what these are shortly. The object of the game is for your team to score more points than the opposing team. To score, a team must send a player, known as a raider, into the opposing half of the court whilst chanting the word Kabaddi repeatedly. A raider must only use one breath and chant the word Kabaddi repeatedly to show the referee that he is exhaling and not holding his breath. The first goal of the raider is to reach the balk line. Failure to do this results in the raider being out and cannot participate in the next part of the game. The second goal of the raider is to touch as many players as he can and make it back to the midline before he is caught and tackled by the defenders. He can do this in several ways, with a hand touch, a toe touch, a kick, or by trying to escape a tackle and reaching for the midline. He gets 1 point for every opposing defender that he touches, so long as he makes it back to the midline, or whilst repeatedly chanting the word Kabaddi. And any touched defenders are out and cannot participate in the next round of play. Understand so far? Cool, let's continue. The defenders, sometimes known as antis, will try and stop the raider returning to the midline, especially if one of them has been touched. They can use several tactics such as the ankle hold, back hold, front tackle, and forcing them off the court entirely. If the defenders manage to stop the raider returning to his own half of the court, the raider is out and the defending team gets 1 point. Once a raid is finished, the opposing team must send out a raider of their own within 5 seconds, or the team will lose a point. Got it? Good, because it's about to get a lot more complicated. When a player is out, he must wait in the sitting block and is temporarily unable to participate in the game. Once a raider has been tackled, or a point has been scored, they are allowed to revive one of their own players out of the sitting block to rejoin the team. This means that every time you score, you can revive one or more of your players back onto the field of play. The game is played in two 20-minute halves, for a combined playing time of 40 minutes. Highest score at the end of time wins. Kabaddi is the ultimate game of cat and mouse, as the defenders have to be far enough away so that they can't be touched, but also close enough to tackle the raider should he decide to make a run for it. This is a highly strategic sport, and there's a few more rules that you'll need to understand before playing or watching a game. For example, the lobby. The lobby is an extended area of play, which is denoted by the yellow areas here. These are only active when a defender has been touched, and gives both the raider and defender more room to try and score or get the raider out. Bonus line. As mentioned before, this is the bonus line. If a raider puts 1 foot in the bonus line with 1 foot in the air, he will score 1 point so long as he makes it back to the midline. However, the bonus line is quite far from the midline, and reaching for this line makes it easier for the defender to tackle you. The bonus line is only active when there are 6 or 7 defenders on the court. Super tackle. If there are 3 or less defenders on the defending team and they manage to tackle a raider, this is known as a super tackle and scores 2 points. 1 point for eliminating the raider and a bonus point for doing so with 3 or less defenders. Do or die raid. If a team has 2 unsuccessful raids, i.e. they score 0 both times, the third raid is the do or die raid. Failing to score on the third raid in a row results in the raider being out. Pursuit. A pursuit is where a defender charges at a retreating raider with the aim of scoring a quick point off him. This is usually done if the other team is slow to retreat from a raid and the defender is close enough to score a point and make it back to the midline quickly before the other players realise. All out. If in the rare instance a raider gets all the defenders out in one raid, this is known as an all out. The raiding team gets 1 point per player and an additional 2 points. All players are revived after an all out. To the uninitiated, Kabaddi seems strange, confusing, even ridiculous. But once you understand the rules, it becomes an interesting sport to watch. If you found this video at all helpful, please like, share with your friends, comment, rate and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things. It's always appreciated. If you're also on Reddit, you can post this video and discuss it there.
There you go.
But in the meantime, enjoy Kabaddi.
There'll be no one left.
Put on a game.
We all do this together when lockdown ends.
Yeah, we'll play it. We'll play it. We should bring it. We should bring it over here.
Imagine if they had to think Kabaddi rather than say it. How would that work? How would they interpret it?
Do you get it though?
No.
Yeah, the first bit.
Simple.
I remember we watched it at your flat one time. We watched that tackle tournament, that tag. Yeah, we watched
the World Championship tag.
Yeah, we watched that, and then we watched the Kabaddi video.
Ah, right, fucking hell.
Because I thought it was called Kyogi at first. I was like, oh, fucking hell, Kabaddi. I was trying to think of what it was called. I remember watching it.
Oh, right. So, yeah, there you go. That's Kabaddi. Okay. Question 28. What is Fatboy Slim's real name?
It's a Norman.
Norman Cook. Yeah. Question 29. What was the name of John Lennon's band that eventually became the Beatles?
The Quarrymen.
Quarrymen.
I got that.
Well done.
Cheers.
And question 30 was, can you name the vegetable?
Marrow.
The marrow.
No, it's
Tomorrow.
Jeremy Corbyn. It's a marrow. Well done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get him. So if you could please swap your papers with the screen next to you. Should we have another? I'm going to go for a piss. We.
Yeah, should we have a cig break?
You have a cig break, mate. I'm going for a wee.
Jamie has a cig break. We'll be here until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
I'll be back quick. I'll have a quickie.
The Kabaddi stuff is weird, isn't it? You just assume that like European sports are universal, don't you?
Everyone there obviously like understands the rules very well, so there's no confusion at all. You know, as like sort of complex as it might seem to us.
Yeah.
Like football, though, there's still probably some little bit of grey area stuff that gets like the fans squabbling.
The offside rule.
Yeah, except this time it's like, no, I was holding my breath, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at that guy when he said you're supposed to shout Kiribati, and he wasn't moving his lips.
If someone has like a sore throat and loses the voice, you know, they're on the bench.
What about that?
Sore throat, you're out.
What's that? Like the breathing cycle you do underwater, because I can do that, but I can't remember what it's called. Like, can you employ that into the game?
Maybe.
So anyway, I did that underwater at Queen's Park Baths and St Helens with Matt and Jamie Clark. So I said, Matt Callagher and Jamie Clark, I said, can we have an breathing underwater contest, knowing that I could go for minutes? And Jamie went, 30 seconds or something. Matt went 30 seconds. And then I did mine, and they went off on me. So I was just there on the edge of the pool going, God, I'm really showing them. And when I finished, I swam over and went, oh, for fuck's sake, did you sit and it? No, what? That's my party trick. Do you feel guilty
How long can you hold your
about
breath
that,
for?
I mean, it's just giving me a sinking feeling to hear about that. I regret that now.
Yeah, I exaggerate. I can go something like 2 minutes 10, which is not bad, but it's not obviously minutes. No, it's a couple of minutes.
Pretty good. What's on the post-it on the guitar, Martin?
Oh no, they're just foam sheets to stop the acoustics. Because I'm really considerate in these meetings, because that's one thing. I don't want the reverb coming back into the mic. Second thing is, if you are on your own, you should be using headphones to avoid the feedback from other screens.
Oh. Is that why we can always hear that moped thing in somebody else's? It's clearly it's not yours, Martin.
I think that's mostly me.
Yeah, there's always a weird. It always happens every the last two streams. It's like been a moped.
There's a periodic drug deal going on outside of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go. I'll go from my top left. Let me way down. So, Chris, how many? What did you get?
15.
This is good. Pretty good.
That's 7.5 per brain in the room.
3.
All right, Rainford, what did you get?
I got 12.5.
Martin. What's it?
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, you asked me first. I got 10.
That's you first.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
We didn't ask Chris.
That's Chris.
I'm sure. Well, hey, we'll look at the video evidence.
We will indeed. Okay. Ian?
19.
Oh,
pretty good. Not bad. Cat?
11.
Okay. Greenie?
14.
Sweet. Jamie?
20.
Ooh. Beth?
12.
Ooh. I can't remember anyone's scores.
It's between Jamie and Ian. 2019, was it?
Well, yeah, you got a 20, so yeah, well, I think, yeah. I got 19.
Okay. Jamie's won. Jamie's won again.
I'm not clapping.
What's a cunt? Cunt's won again.
26 and 20 in consecutive weeks. Something going on there.
Weird. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird.
I mean, I thought I did a lot better than I would have. 19. It's like, you know.
That is really good. It's a good.
No,
It's
you know
really
what?
good.
19's a brilliant score. Like, that's really hard.
Almost as brilliant as 20 is what he's trying to say.
However, Jamie, is that what you want to do next? It's not as good.
Oh, not quite.
So what the quiz master does is they nominate the next person to do the next quiz.
Ah, okay. I nominate.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I can't hear anything. We're muted. Can't hear anything. Okay. I'm going to nominate Greenie.
Get in.
Quiz.
One less day in the allotment for you.
Yeah, it'll all be vegetable questions. Phone up.
Just hold them up. What is this one? What is this one?
What is this? Yeah. That's it. That's the game.
Guess the veg.
So, yeah, there you go. Quiz.
Nice one. It was brilliant, that. It was class.
Good, that one, yeah. Enjoyed it.
Sleep well, everyone.
Yeah, we'll organise that, Lee.
You're not staying for a bit, Chris?
Huh?
You're not staying for a bit?
No, it's tomorrow now, mate, so...
Okay. See you next week.
We're going to go and get a cat out of his bathroom.
See ya.
I love this bit. It's always like we're always in like a really good, solid. Got a lot of solidarity between us, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Lee, genuinely, that was actually really funny. Like the intro was just ridiculous. I don't even know what that was. Congratulations on a very, very entertaining quiz. It was really good.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I love the idea of you just sat there making that with your little microphone, going the quiz. Was that good enough? Let's do it again.
I did it. I just did it on my phone. Not like all I did. I just recorded. Like Sarah was making spaghetti bolognese. She was like doing a thing, and I was just in the front room going. And then I'm uploading that onto my the music software thing that I use.
I thought I could hear you showing off your production skills early on those.
And then, I thought, it needs one more thing. It needs one more thing. What do I need to do? Oh, I'll just say the quiz at the end. The quiz, like that. Big.
Can't remember who won.
Fuck off, right? No.
Yeah, goodbye.
Ollie has left the group.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Love you all. Well,
See you later. See you later, Chris.
Bye, guys.
Lee, I think you've
Yes, they went.
Right, I'm off as well, so I'll see you all later.
So yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm off. Ciao. Love you.
Bye. Oh, mine's gone. I'm surprised.
He's gone. It's just us now. No, he's still there somehow. No, now he's gone.
No, he's gone. Oh, he's
Oh, there he is. He's still there.
Because usually, like, it's because usually Jamie's hosting it, so it's like Martin and Jamie at the end, and you have like a little. It's normal. It's a normal conversation, but you get like a little snippet into what they talk about just privately. And I was
Just hide there behind the profile picture, listening.
I was really fearful that it was going to be like really like philosophical conversations, but it's not. It's just about, what did they have for tea? It's not that exactly, but it's.
It's self-indulgent.
Yeah.
Oh, we know what you had for tea.
What?
You had spaghetti bolognese.
Lee,
Just a show I was listening.
Sorry. Lee, I think you and Jamie are one of the same person. One and the same. Hang on, what's the phrase? One and the same person. Is that Rain? Is that the phrase?
Yeah, that's the phrase.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty much it gets said not constantly, but quite a lot.
I feel as though you do share the same knowledge.
And the same hair.
I feel as though there is a clique in this group where quite a few of you read the same books and watch the same films and things like that, and it always comes through in the quizzes.
Yeah. It's
I feel quite part of that clique.
I thought Jamie though was giving you. I thought you was giving Jamie the information, and then Jamie was passing it on to the rest of us, like me.
There might be a few things in the net, but I think I'm stammering. Sorry, I think Jamie's the main supplier of culture.
It's all the movies he watches.
The foreign stuff.
Rainford, how's England treating you?
It's pretty good so far. It's been sunny, at least. That's my.
How's
go
your
straight
wife?
to the weather. Sorry?
How's your wife?
She's all right. She's not here yet. She's still in China, so she's still in her hometown. She might go to Beijing soon when they can travel.
Yeah.
But other than that, she's good.
Okay, cool.
But she's not expecting to be back here until maybe even next year now. So I suppose it all depends how things go as the year goes by and this virus thing evolves.
Is she going to move over here?
Yeah.
Oh right. Was she here? Like, because she was here when we were at New Year's a few years ago. When we was
A couple of years. She's been here every Christmas apart from the last one.
Right.
Because she was in Thailand this year.
But she doesn't live here permanently.
Not yet, no. She was supposed to be coming this year, but she will do at some point when she can, but we don't know when that's going to be yet.
Okay.
Have you any plans to move outside of Wigan or the Northwest?
No, not yet. Not for a while, I think. I'll be starting my business here.
5 years, I think, if I remember quoting you.
That's the plan, yeah.
Hey, guess what? When I was driving to get my antibiotics today, I took the scenic route, as I always want to if I'm driving, and I went through Rainford.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rainford, what's your business?
There's more.
Property investment.
I didn't know you'd been. You haven't finished.
No, well, I have actually. I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to be like, oh, that sounds interesting. It just seems like a really nice place that's got nothing there, but it's just.
It's where I went to school.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Rainford High School.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like? I just drove through it. So,
Yeah.
but it seems it's like just a nice little.
It is. It's
fieldy area.
Yeah, it's a little village. The houses there are very expensive.
Yeah. Well, I drove
That's
through
true,
it.
actually.
I came out. It was like sort of Skelmersdale, but kind of like Ormskirky kind of way. It's in between. I think it's in between Skem and Ormskirk. Because I went to St Raphael's Dentistry. Have you ever heard of it?
Saint Raphael.
St Raphael.
Khaki Raphael. That's you again.
The thing is with the quiz as well, though, I was very conscious of the questions about certain people will know these questions, even though I think they're niche, but I just know they'll know them, even though they are niche, but they'll know them because they're not niche to them. But I thought, they'll get a few, but not to the extent that they did. And I thought like, the most people will get will be about like 12, 13. And then people rocking up with like 15s.
Yeah, I was surprised.
19s, 20s. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Jamie with 2 good weeks in a row.
Martin, what did you get? What score?
You got 10.
That's still not bad though for the
Well, I
kinds of
thought it was
questions.
okay.
Yeah, for the kinds of
I was
questions. They were hard.
10 was what I was aiming for.
I would have probably got 3 of those maximum myself. Probably.
I loved all the sound effects in the presentation, though.
Yeah, it took
It
me
was an extra novelty.
Yeah, I thought it took me
a day.
2 minutes. Yeah, it took me 24 days to do that.
I would have got recall. I would have got Hanukkah. And fucking hell, I would have probably just got 2 out of all of them.
You must have got the Beatles being a scouser.
Oh yeah, I would have got that as well. 3.
I just wrote 4 Scouse Bastards. I didn't know what the name of the band was.
Oh,
There's no points for that.
No, you were quite harsh with the points, Lee.
I don't know. I think I was at least at best like a bit skivvy with them. There were some points where I felt like I didn't really need to give them the extra points.
What have you? Is there anything you've taken away from the quiz? Like, is there any new knowledge?
Mesozoic.
Yeah, because it was about building knowledge and building bridges, building closer friendships.
Plus, our fair Klimt was hungry. I thought it was thirsty. So I took that away.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, did you ever download that Wiganese app?
No.
Oh man, I think it's still on the App Store.
Wiganese.
Wiganese, yeah. It might be. I mean, like I paid for it. Like I don't know why. It was like £2.
Paid for it?
I did.
Lee, I got 11.
Did you?
I didn't tick myself for my roll.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I downloaded an app called Sorry.
It's recorded. So I'm sure everyone will watch to the end. So they'll know you got 11.
I downloaded an app called Partridge in Your Pocket. Have you seen that one?
No, what's that? Alan Partridge?
Yeah. Hang on, it's not playing. Have I got the right sound on? Oh, I've turned Do Not Disturb on. Hang on. Let me turn that off, then you can hear it. Oh, fuck off. Give me 1 second. Let me have gone. Are they not playing? Oh, I've got my volume turned down.
I'm leaving you, you cow!
Brilliant.
How much chicken, mother?
I did have an Alan Partridge app for a while. It was I think it was similar to that. It was just like sound bites, but it wasn't called what you just said.
Partridge in your pocket.
It was like part of the Foster's Funny thing when he was doing all that stuff. You could like set your alarm tone to it and stuff. You could press like an option like, oh, set this.
Wakes you up to, aha!
Yeah, exactly. But the Wiganese app was it was just all those Wigan phrases. Like you press them and it said like our Clemps, and then it would give you the dictionary definition of what it meant.
I can't believe you paid for that.
I know.
Like it's not a monthly subscription.
I know, and it was and I went on I read when I was looking at that question the other day. I went on the BBC and it's like a BBC article about the guy that made it, and he's just like a normal Wigan lad, and he's made this app. So I don't know how much money he's made on it. But he might have made a few bit. But you look at him, you just think, like, how's he like? How's he made this? He doesn't look like he's capable of making this, because he just looks like he's the type of guy that would say these words and then just carry on with his life, not go, oh, I'll make a franchise out of this one, you know.
HTML code.
Put wouldn't fall.
Put wouldn't fall.
Martin, are you up for doing that bass riff?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Cool.
I wish I could.
Go on, sorry.
No, please.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like, just literally like a... it's the 4 before... just like a thing that will just let loop over and over again.
Yeah.
But just like, send us a couple of different like variations of something, and I'll see what I can do. And you also, as well, when you send them over, tell me like, because I don't know, I'm not musical at all, so I don't know like in what key or whatever you might be doing a riff in.
Okay. Yeah.
What's it like living in Liverpool, Lee?
It's good. It is good. It is. That's only really underwhelming. No, I really enjoy it. It's just at the minute it's a bit shit, isn't it? But overall,
well, yeah, I think anywhere would be shit right now.
But I've been wanting to move here for years.
Yeah.
And I find it like, because I've been going like before, like Liverpool, before I met Sarah, I've never even been out in Liverpool before. I never even like contemplated it as a place to go. And then when I started going out with Sarah, I came here and I thought, fucking hell, like, why have I never been here before? It's, you know, it's on a par if not better, and it's a nicer area. Like, cause really, like South Liverpool, it's so like leafy and stuff. And it's got loads of like lovely parks and that.
Yeah, I think I've only ever had one night out in Liverpool when I was back in university, but it was a good night out.
Yeah,
and I'd like to live in a city, and it would be between Liverpool and Manchester. But I think I like Liverpool more, and I know Carrie does. Carrie likes Liverpool more. People are better in Liverpool, for sure.
Do it, mate. Honestly, do it. Move. You can move on our street. There's always, flats going.
Yeah. What street are you on?
I could, because I absolutely hate our neighbours. I had an altercation with. I know I'll keep quiet. The walls are very thin, so I have to be quiet. I had an altercation with our neighbours a few months back. Like it was unbelievable. Like it was unbelievable. Like the fucking thing that happened was unbelievable. there was so like this like a young couple like our age, and they like came in from like a night out or something. It was like Sunday. It was like 11:30 at night or something, and I could hear like them two like, arguing, like fucking mental in their flat, and because the walls are so thin, you can literally hear like everything that's being said. If you're in the bedroom, you can hear literally everything, and I could hear the guy going, "Where the fuck is my fucking phone? Where the fuck is my fucking phone? You fucking slag, you fucking bitch. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is my phone? Where the fuck is my phone? Where the fuck is my phone?" And then we can hear her going, let's go, get off, like that. And then we can hear like a thud. Like it went quiet, and all of a sudden we can hear like a thud, and I was like, so like, oh my god, is he fucking hitting her? Like, fucking hell, oh my god, what's going on here? And it just wouldn't stop, and it was going on for like half an hour, full blast. Yeah. So then I was like, oh, what the fuck do we do? What the fuck do we do? So I was like, I'm gonna have to knock on, let's do something. So like I was in my boxers like at the time, and then just got dressed. I just put like some fucking joggers on and like a t-shirt that I found, and then I'm gonna knock on the door. So I'm gonna knock on the door. So I went across literally across the hall, and then I went to bang on the door because like all my adrenaline was like kicking in. The knock that I anticipated I was going to hit was the knock that I did, because it was just so like I was going to be like when like a normalist knock, but a bit loud, like kind of authoritative, but not too disturbing. But like because the adrenaline kicked in, I was like really over the top, and then the writing just went silent, and then I said like something like "hello." I went really so northern. I went "hello." Is your name
Scottish?
Yeah, I went that when it went Scottish. Yeah. Like, hello, it's your neighbour. That, and I didn't hear anything. And then I said like, is everything all right? Like that. And then nothing again. So I banged on again. Went, hello, it's your neighbour. Hello, what's going on? That, and then I could hear her, his girlfriend, going, oh, are you going to answer the door? Like that. And then I heard him going, oh, fuck him, like that. Oh, fuck him, like that. So then, like, I was like, what do I do now? Like, what do I do now? So I just both, so I went, just come in. So I went in, and that was it. Like, that was the end of it. I didn't hear any noise or anything after that. But like the adrenaline was like probably like pumping around my body, so I was like in work at like 6 in the morning the next day, and it was like already it's about like 12, and I couldn't fucking get to sleep because like the adrenaline was just like pumping around my body, like pacing up and down the room. Like I didn't get, I don't know, I think I got to like sleep at like 3 or something. But it just, oh man. So anyway, yeah, if you want to move to Liverpool,
how much are you paying, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
Say that again.
How much are you paying for your rent?
It's $495 a month.
And what is that? A 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom or something?
It's 1 bedroom.
$495.
They're not big. They're quite small.
That's all right. I don't need anywhere massive.
But that's including water and council tax.
Oh really?
Mm.
That's good.
You're doing the property stuff, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be when all this is done. I'm kind of doing what I can at the moment, but I can't view any properties at the moment because most of the ones in Wigan don't seem to be doing the virtual viewings like some of them in the country are. But doing all of the research into the market and finding deals. I've actually found 2 in Bristol, which is quite cool. There's a fun story about it. There's a place called Bristol, which is between Chorley and Blackburn. And they have a lot of stone houses there and terraced houses there, like stone terraces. It's a dead quiet place out in the middle of the valleys. and there's two properties that both looked empty and abandoned. I was driving past doing one of my deliveries, and so I took pictures of them, and then I went on Land Registry to try and find if there's any details. This is like where you find title deeds for your properties and stuff, and there was nothing on there. So I was dead curious then, like who lives there or who owns them. So I started doing some kind of Google research, and I found that a bloke who died in 1969 had owned those two properties, and he was a chemist, because one of them was a house, one was a shop. So the shop was his chemist, like a pharmacy, and he died like 51 years ago. But his wife lived until 2005 in the house, and they had kids, but their kid went off to Kent, and the kid was the mayor of Swale Borough Council twice. Anyway, I managed to get in touch with this guy to ask him, do you know who still owns these properties? Because I know from Google pictures that they've been empty for years. And the guy's got dementia now, so he's got a power of attorney who's one of his mates, and his mate phoned me back. I had to write a letter to his house because he was a counsellor. His address was on the internet, so I wrote to him. His mate phoned me back and told me, yeah, the houses have been in probate for 15 years since his mum died. They've done nothing with them, and they haven't gone to auction yet. So he said that I could potentially buy them off him for like a really, really low price, like about 20 grand per property or something. And he sent me photographs of the insides because his mum was a hoarder and he's a hoarder. So they just collect a lot of shit. And I got these photographs back yesterday, and you should see it. It's mental. Like in the chemist, it's not been touched for 51 years. So there's all these like old style bottles with corks in and the liquids and stuff still in them. They haven't been touched for 51 years. It's like going back in time. It's insane. It's just amazing. But these properties are worth about £150,000 if they're done up properly.
Yeah.
So if you can get them for 20 grand each, spend about 40, 50, 60 grand on doing them up, you can make about £200,000 profit out of them.
Really? Fucking hell.
So I'm trying to secure these properties before they ever become available.
Yeah.
So I'm in contact with the guy, and there's a bloke who lives in that town because he lives in Kent still. They live miles away. But there's a bloke who's got keys to the properties. So when I get the chance, I'm going to go and look at the insides of them in person and make sure there's no structural problems or anything.
Yeah.
But it's been quite a fun story actually, getting in touch with the guy, and I can't wait to see it. It's like a museum inside. The house is like from the 1960s. It's crazy, like old proper steel bathtubs, like floral wallpaper,
Avocado,
all kinds of weird stuff.
Avocado bathroom. It's always
Yeah.
a thing, isn't it? That's
Right,
amazing.
I think I better go because I'm neglecting Sir. In the words of Chris Lawton, it is now tomorrow.
It is now tomorrow.
It genuinely is now, yeah.
Alrighty.
Good night.
Good night.
Until next week.
God bless.
Yeah, okay. See you later.
Thanks, Lee.
No worries.
It's been cool.
Yeah.
Lee.
Very good.
All right, mate.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Martin.
Right.
And then that is when the end of the earth finally met. No, it doesn't work, does it? Basically, the earth ceased to exist after this. Good night. Oh.